From the Reitz Bowl on the west side of Evansville, good evening and welcome to Week 7 of high school football here on IndianaSRN. The game of the week in the area. It is two top 5 teams in Class 4A, the number 3 Memorial Tigers taking on the second-ranked Reitz Panthers. Welcome in alongside Mike Scavara. I'm Jevin Redmond. Glad to have you with us here on IndianaSRN. A pair of 6-0 teams go at it tonight on a somewhat warm September Friday night, and should be an exciting matchup. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Memorial High School, Mel K, Mechanical, Electrical, Plumbing, Ivy Tech Community College, Pet Food Center, Carreso Landscape, Rockabar Pizza, Lansing Building Specialties, Zemer Funeral Home, People's Furniture Mattress Outlet, Hyundai of Evansville, and the Memorial Booster Club. As I just mentioned, Mike, a pair of 6-0 teams. You compare the stats, defense identical in terms of points allowed per game. Both teams 6-0. Bit of a difference, points per game offensively. Reitz very potent, 37 points a game. The Tigers, 28 points a game. This has the makings of a very exciting Friday night. Yeah,
and you're looking at defenses, 45 points. That ranks them number 4 tied in 4A and 8th in the state tied overall. Is this the 101st meeting of these two schools? Reitz owns a 56-39-5 advantage. And when you play in historic Reitz Bowl here on Herman Byers Field, it's always an exciting ball game, and we're looking forward to that tonight.
And last week for Reitz, they had a bit of a struggle in the first half against Castle, pulled away in the second half and won 38-17. For the Tigers, a wild finish at Enlow Field. They escaped 27-26 against Bosse.
It was a ball game where for the Memorial Tigers looked like they had a comfortable lead. Bosse came back late. They'll give up by Stephen Mullins' ball club. And again, Doug Hurt's ball club from Castle. They actually led 17-10 at halftime.
We compared the coaches tonight. For the Panthers, head coach Corey Brunson in his 4th year here at the school, 24-15. 11th year overall as a head coach, stops at Harrison Mount Vernon, now Reitz. He's 58-55. And this Reitz program last year were undefeated in the regular season. Of course, lost in the postseason against Boonville. They're undefeated today, so they have won 15 straight regular season games.
And looking at his career at Harrison, 4 years there, he after the 3rd year, he had a winning record. 3 years at Mount Vernon. At the 3rd year, he had a winning record. 3rd year at the end of Reitz, he had a winning record. So he's proven there. Well, the Memorial Tigers, John Hurley, 134-66. He's one of 4 head coaches at Memorial that's got 100 wins or more in 16 years. 9 sectional, 7 regionals, 5 semi-states, and of course, won it all in 2017 and 19.
Well, we compare the overall game plans for both these teams. We'll start with the Reitz Panthers. We know they like to throw the ball quite a bit. They also have a stable of running backs, and you've mentioned to me several times throughout the week the depth of this Panthers team is very scary.
Not only in running backs and the skill positions, but in the linemen and in the defensive. Well, a lot of interchangeable parts. They've thrown on the year for 1,300 yards, and they've rushed for almost 1,100 yards. Memorial Tigers, again, coming in, have thrown for 1,114, but have only rushed for 686.
We'll take a break for our anthem kickoff right around the corner here on IndianaSRN.
Hey folks, good to be with you for tonight's game. My name is Andy Simpson, and I'm a licensed IHSAA football official, and welcome to Friday Night Football powered by IndianaSRN. On behalf of the 340 football officials, the IHSAA, the crew here at IndianaSRN, we hope you enjoyed tonight's game, and more important, don't forget to subscribe to the IndianaSRN YouTube page. As you're watching tonight's contest, I'm going to show you a few of our signals that will help you better understand the information we are trying to convey. Touchdown, safety, first down, holding or illegal use of hands, encroachment, or offsides commonly known, false start or illegal formation on the offense, or a free kick scrimmage violation, face mask, intentional grounding, roughing the passer, clipping, illegal shift, illegal motion, illegal block, pass interference by the offense or the defense, delay of game, and the one signal we dislike and you as fans don't like seeing, unsporting. We'd like to thank everyone for tuning in tonight and following us on IndianaSRN. You You can also tune in to the Football Weekly Show and Coach's Show every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. on IndianaSRN.org. Finally, if you've ever thought about becoming an IHSAA official, www.ihsaa.org and click on the Officials tab or call the IHSAA office at 317-846-6601. Now, sit back and enjoy the game.
Back here at the Reitz Bowl, glad you're with us on our pregame show here on IndianaSRN. The Panthers and the Tigers should be a blast tonight. Let's take a look at our player spotlight. First for the Panthers, they're 6-0 as well on the season, ranked number 2 in Class 4A. Thanks in large part to wide receiver Hayden Summers and also Levi Oxley.
Yeah, Hayden Summers, a 3-year starter coming in, team captain, a leader on and off the field. Also on the cover of the 2023 Indiana Football Digest from Paul Condry. College scholarship offers are coming in. He's always gotten one from Lindenwood. Looking up defensively, Levi Oxley, one of the fine defensive ends you're going to find in the SIAC. Also a 3-year starter and a captain as well. In 2022, he tied for first in all of Class 4A in quarterback sacks. Also multiple sport athlete, track and field as well.
And for the Tigers, we take a look at seniors Landon Merrimee and Mitchell Bryant.
Landon Merrimee, one of those seniors, defensive lineman playing some offensive fullback. It starts at the defensive tackle, a two-way player. Coach Hurley calls a program player. He's been a senior. He's waited his turn. He's taken advantage of all the opportunities he has, and the opportunities are becoming better. One of the kind of unsung heroes for that Memorial defense. Also looking at Mitchell Bryant. He's a senior, a first-year player as a senior. You don't see too many one of those, and Coach Hurley likes him because he has good speed, willing to play in anywhere, step in, give an effort, play special teams, a track and field, just a good athlete. He's one of those guys that every school and every team needs.
These two teams top the SIAC at the end of the night. One will be at the top, either Memorial or Reitz. You've got Vincennes, who is the Tigers' opponent next week at home. They're 5-1 in third place. North and Jasper each are 4-2. Castle 3-3. Bossy and Mater Dei 1-5. Then Central and Harrison 0-6. Central and Harrison play each other tonight, so somebody will get their first win this evening. Also an intriguing game, Castle at Jasper tonight.
Yeah, and then Vincennes and North. So actually you got 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and 9 and 10 matching up here in week 7.
Yeah, from a Tigers perspective, obviously they're still without quarterback Matthew Fisher, so Will Petke is the backup, and he was shaky a bit at times last week, but the Tigers still ran the ball fairly well. Did see Porter Road going through warm-ups. He had his ankle taped up pretty well. We don't know how much he is going to play tonight, but it is encouraging to see him at least suited up this evening.
Yeah, we don't anticipate Matthew Fisher playing, but having Porter Road, not only a good running back, but one of the captains, a senior. So you're looking at that. Again, you're looking at for the quarterback for Reitz coming in to the ball game is Ben Davies. He's number 1 in the SIC. He's thrown for 1,192 yards. He's 6th overall in 4A. He averages 198 yards passing. You look at Matthew Fisher. He's missed the last 2 games as his road, but he was averaging 190 in passing, so he's going to be sorely missed in the passing department, but Will Petke's been a good senior backup.
As I mentioned earlier, it is a beautiful night. A bit on the warm side for almost October, but looking at the Reitz Bowl crowd starting to fill up quite nicely, especially on the home side. I know coming to the stadium about 2 hours before kickoff, people are already lined up ready to get in. So this is a game that has been circled on many people's calendars, and they are showing out tonight. And
you look at the SIAC starting in 1935. Reitz was one of the original 10 members. They have won more championship or shared championships, 30 in the history of the Southern Indiana Athletic Conference. Memorial is second, Jevin, with 14. As both of these schools, great winning traditions. Memorial, 610 wins. They're ranked in the top 20 all-time in the state, while Reitz, 732 wins. They're only behind Indianapolis Cathedral with 782. And we got to thank, Danny Engler for Almanac Sports for all of these great stats we've not only using tonight, but all season long.
Our starting lineups tonight are brought to you by Rockabar. Join them at their new location at the corner of Green River Road at 4600 Washington Avenue in Evansville. Mike, we talked about some player spotlights, but let's get more into the specifics. Starting lineups on both sides. What areas are you watching for?
Well, look at the wide receiver for the Memorial Tigers. Luke Elsperman coming in. He's the number one receiver in the SIC with almost 600 yards. He's seventh touchdowns, third in the Class 4A, but right behind him is a guy that Roland Vera Jr. He's second in receiving and come up with some good numbers as well, as he's nearly in the receiving department, 550 yards and 4 touchdowns, fifth in the state. You look at linebackers for the Memorial Tigers. Alex Broshier, 67 tackles, leads the SIC. As Aiden Wells, he's third in the SIC with 61. You just kind of go down the list. Defensive ends. Levi Oxley is 30 tackles. He's 20th in the SIC. But Donovan Baker, 40 tackles. He's 10th. Baker's got 12 tackles for losses and 2 sacks. Oxley, 5 tackles for loss and 3 sacks. Just all the way down the line. The key is the offensive lines again. Memorial's team, a young team, getting better. The offensive line for Reitz, big, strong, quick, and they help this offense run.
There you see the Panthers about set to take the field in front of their big home crowd tonight. The Panthers have won 15 straight regular season games, and every game this year they have won by 16 points or more. They're trying to move to 7-0 here tonight at the Reitz Bowl. When we come back, kickoff is next here on IndianaSRN.
Let's clear the air about vaping. Glue, rat poison, paint. We all know these products contain poisons like formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead. And these are just a few of the chemicals you'll find in e-cigarette vapor. Let's clear the air, Indiana. Don't puff this stuff. Visit don'tpuffthisstuff.com to join the fight and spread the word.
My name is Jay Jones. I'm the commissioner of the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference, and we appreciate you tuning in to tonight's game. We hope you'll stay tuned to SRN for tomorrow's Heartland Conference Game of the Week, showcasing some of the best small college football in the Midwest. We look forward to seeing you then.
Starting lineup for the Reitz Panthers, taking the field here at the Reitz Bowl. We are minutes away from a kickoff. Should be a blast tonight. We thank Reitz Memorial High School for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. They are providing an environment where God inspires, they educate, and students thrive since 1925. Check their website out, reitzmemorial.org, for more information. We touched on it some important parts to tonight's game. So, Mike Scavara, Coach Scavara, give me your keys to the game tonight.
Coming in, the Memorial defense needs to stop the run first, even though you've got Davies and 2 great receivers in Vera and Summers. They're going to have to shut them down as well, but I anticipate Reitz coming out here and trying to run the football against the Tigers. Defensively for Reitz, they have 3 down linemen, a middle guard, and looks like in warm-up they'll have the defensive ends more outside. Then they got 5 linebackers across the way, play a lot of man-to-man defensively in the secondary. The Tigers establishing the running game will set up the pass as well. So 2 good, strong defenses. I'll bet the fact that they've only given up 45 points all season long. It could come down to special teams, and we've got 2 of the best kickers, not only in 4A but also in the SIAC. As Pate Barrett, he's 17 of 18 extra points, 6 of 7 field goals. As Kiefer Sanderson, he's made all 24 of his extra points, Devin. He's also 6 of 7 from field goals. Barrett's longest 28, 51-yard long for Sanderson.
So I did the Reitz games on radio for 3 years before coming over and doing video or TV for IndianaSRN, and Sanderson was a freshman and a sophomore the 2 years, and he had a leg as a freshman, so knew he had a great career ahead of him, and that's impressive. 51-yard field goal for any high school athlete. I think anything over 35 or 40 is pretty impressive.
Well, and he's second in the state, according to Max Preps. There's a young man named Smith from Warsaw. He owns a 52-yarder.
So the captains making their way toward the midfield mark for tonight's coin flip. And we will give you a rundown of tonight's referees. The white hat in the middle is Murray Minto. He will do the coin flip. His crew is Mike Hastings, Tom Redmond, David Kegel and Matt Merlo are the men in stripes here tonight. Now, these two teams are in the same sectional, so there is a good chance they would see each other again maybe in a few weeks. But how much, even though tonight's a big game in terms of regular season standing and stuff, how much is this a feeling out process for possibly a meeting in a few weeks again?
Again, the nice thing about it is you'll get audio video on both of these teams. Will have a chance to look and see how they work. It'll be a chess match even at halftime tonight, Jevin, based on what the transpires here in the first 24 minutes. But when you have a sectional opponent, you're not worried about it right now. You're just worried about winning the conference, and the winner of this game is probably going to go a long way in coming away with a championship in the SIAC.
So it looks like the Reitz Panthers won the opening toss. Therefore, they defer to the second half. Tigers will get the football first, so we will see Will Petke and crew first this evening. Well, Mike, we've seen Petke play quarterback the last 2 weeks, and thought he threw the ball okay against Harrison, maybe a bit shaky at times last week against Boise. So what are some keys you think for Petke against this defense that's probably going to bring a lot of pressure tonight?
Getting the running game going, and maybe with the addition of Porter Road, we're not sure. In fact, we were just saw him dressed here, so we'll find out what that will bring. But being able to just manage the game and not try to take the pressure that Reitz is certainly going to bring too much, and just play your game. And that will go a long way with the running backs, the offensive line. And again, Luke Elsperman, top receiver in the conference. He needs some help. Again, Simon Schultz, probably number 2 receiver. See if we can get if you're a Memorial fan, get them involved in the game as well, as we are about ready to start this ball game. And looking forward to this game, not only this week, but all season long.
So Kiefer Sanderson will kick off left to right on your screen. Panthers in their all-blue uniforms tonight. I like those uniforms. Those numbers pop off the back, so it's easy to locate from up here.
Yeah, Sanderson, good chance, and on its 39 kickoffs, 16 of them have gone into the end zone. We might see that happen again.
It is a jam-packed Reitz Bowl, especially on the home side.
Elsperm in the middle is... We've also got Baker and McCool.
Underway, and Baker lets it skip into the end zone for a touchback, so they'll bring it out, and that's where the Tigers offense will start. Senior quarterback Will Petke, 5'11", 160. Mentioned this is his third start for the injured Matthew Fisher. He's completed 66% of his passes for 348 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. And as Mike mentioned moments ago, it will be important to get that running game going. Porter Road, who has been out since the Mater Dei game. He is dressed tonight. He was not in the starting lineups that we were given, so don't know how much road will be available this evening. So drive starts from the Tigers' 20. Petke will line up. He's got Horning, the starting running back, to his right hip.
Alex Brashear is also at the other back.
2 wide receivers near side. First offensive play of the night goes to Horning, and he slips at the line of scrimmage. Caleb Utley, the big 6'3" defensive tackle, was in the vicinity. Short gain as Horning slipped. It'll be second down and long.
Now they bring in Brochures at the running back, and he was blocking on the linebackers as the defensive line, the front 3 wide at the defensive ends positions. And you've got 2 fine linebackers in the middle there with Wells also in the ball game.
Trips wide receivers far side. Single wide receiver is Elsperman here to the near side. Petke hands off to Horning. Stutter steps. He tries to gallop up the middle, crashing forward for a gain of 2. So back-to-back carries for Landon Horning, who averages just north of 5 yards per carry.
Again, we don't have a 40. A.J. Coates is now wearing 44. We had him as 0 on the roster. So A.J. Coates makes a stop after a short gain. So 3rd and long already for the Tigers. A minute gone here at the bowl.
They spread them even to each side. Horning in the backfield with Petke again, who's yet to throw tonight. That changes here on 3rd down. Pump fakes. Looks to take off running. Moving to his right. Still behind that line of scrimmage. Petke running out of space. He's going to flip it deep down the field. Double coverage. Jump ball. Passes broken away. Incomplete. As pretty good coverage there by the Panthers secondary. Hayden Summers was one of those guys on coverage, and they do have a flag back to the line of scrimmage. It's against the Tigers. It'll be declined, and Memorial will go 3 and out.
Not a solid rush there, just the 4-man rush. Petke had to scramble out and sent his receiver Simon Good, but he was double covered back there, so they'll bring in Joseph Hinkey to kick it away.
Panthers a couple of good return men as well. They're bright spots on the offensive side of the football as well. Hayden Summers and Roland Vera Jr. are both back around the 50-yard line, as punting for the Tigers is Joseph Hickey. 3 punts this year, averaging 37 yards per kick. He'll be punting this one from inside the 10. Low snap. Hickey has some trouble with it. Takes off running. Rugby style, gets rid of it. And the punt is middle of the field. Bounces at around the 50-yard line. Takes a Tiger bounce. Considering how that play started, good job, Joseph Hickey.
31-yard punt, and when you're running for your life, not a bad job.
You know what? Last week, whenever they were late in the game and we were trying to figure out why the Tigers went for it on 4th down there inside of 30 seconds, Coach Hurley said it was because they were a bit shaky on some snaps with Hickey as the punter,
Gotcha.
And they were afraid of a block punt. So they were shaky there on the first punt of the night, and this good Panther offense that averages 37 points per game will start the drive from their own 48-yard line. Junior quarterback is Ben Davies. 2 wide receivers left, single wide receiver near side. They have a stable of running backs as well. They'll fake it on the first play. Davies in the pocket. He's going to heave it across the middle of the field. Leaping catch by Hayden Summers. 1 play, touchdown Reitz, 52 yards.
Pretty simple pass. Run that inside post. Beat the defender. Davies threw it out there. His 11th touchdown pass of the year. And just like that, Reitz gets on the board. Only took him 1 play in 8 seconds.
And so Kiefer Sanderson, as we mentioned during the pregame, a very reliable kicker. He is 24 for 24 on PATs. The holder for Reitz is Owen Cape. And Sanderson's kick is good. 1 play, 7-0 Reitz, early first quarter here on IndianaSRN.
I'm Keith Myers, Vice President of IndianaSRN. Thanks for joining us. Do you know IndianaSRN broadcasts 350 games a year? All sorts of sports? Yeah, we do. Hard to believe, isn't it? IndianaSRN loves to put student athletes first on our website. If you're a business out there, we probably could help you too. Contact us at coach@indianasrn.org. Grandma from out of state thanks you. Mom and Dad who can't get to the game thanks you as well. In fact, our athletes watch the games over and over again. Our military has enjoyed the games as well. So sit back and enjoy the game. It's IndianaSRN.
Well, that was quick. 1 play, 52 yards. Hayden Summers with his 4th receiving touchdown of the season. 5th overall score for Summers, and it's 7-0 Reitz. They force a 3-and-out and score on the first play.
Well, that play was called in the huddle, but really that play was probably called Tuesday. They said, looking at Memorial defense, we think with Summers the size, again, one of the premier receivers in all football here, coming up with the great opportunity here as Sanderson to kick it away.
So Sanderson with a booming end-over-end kick. That will go into the end zone for a touchback, and this will be the 2nd offensive drive of the night for the Tigers. By the way, that quick scoring recap was brought to you by Simplicity Furniture. They're located at 1309 North Green River Road in Evansville. Have fun shopping for furniture with the Coslets, Father Pat and sons Chase and Kelsey. With the Tigers in the opening drive, they tried to run it twice with Horning, then rolled out Petke. He threw an incomplete pass deep down the far sideline. And now this will be their 2nd drive of the night.
We'll see if the Tigers any change in the lineup. They'll put an extra receiver on that, 2 receivers on each side with Horning in the backfield.
Balance wide receiver set to each side. Petke on play action. Here comes the pressure. They set the screen pass. Comes near side. Elsterman. And he is clobbered by the Panthers defense. Flying in and making that stick for Reitz was number 44, A.J. Coates.
They run that quick screen as that time Reitz came up with 4 downed linemen. Give him about a half a yard on that.
They officially put on the scoreboard a gain of 1, so it'll be 2nd and 9. Elsperman came in, 38 catches, almost 600 yards on the season, 7 touchdowns. 2nd and 9 for the Tigers, ball at their own 21-yard line. This is Elserman. He's running right side, tries to turn the corner, and he does. 25-yard line, lowers his shoulder. He's greeted by Jaden Moss on that far sideline, short of the first down. But Elserman got about 6. It's 3rd and short.
Try to utilize that speed to the outside. Again, with 4 down linemen, they're -1 linebacker they normally have, as they'll bring in Vera as the safety here. So 3rd down, Tigers looking to keep on drive on the alive and move the sticks.
With how this game started in terms of momentum, a fairly big play here early on, 3rd and short. Single wide receiver far side is Luke Docker, the sophomore. Tigers look for the sideline for the play here on 3rd down. Petke fakes the pitch to Horning. Looks like some miscommunication there. And now Petke is running for his life, and he's lassoed out of bounds. That'll be a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Appeared to be some miscommunication there as Alex Sitzman made the tackle.
So that'll bring up a 4th down, another punt situation.
The Tigers had trouble with the punt the first time. It was a low snap to Hickey. He had to run to his left and rugby-style kick it. Offense stayed on the field for a few seconds, and now they bring out the punting unit. Once again, it'll be Summers and Vera back deep to return this punt. Play clock down to 5 as the Tigers try to get lined up here. Get the snap off just in time. Better snap. It's a high kick, middle of the field. Fair catch is called by Vera. And they will start at the 43-yard line. Hey, thanks to a sponsor tonight. That is the Reitz Memorial Athletic Booster Club. You can like them on Facebook for more information. Join the tradition of supporting Memorial Athletics.
32-yard punt, no return. So Reitz starts good field position. They started on their own 48 through a touchdown pass on their first play, 52 yards. I'm sure Coach Brunson would like to see a replay of that.
9:26 to go, first quarter, 7-0 Panthers. This is their second drive of the night. Davies, a 52-yard touchdown pass on play number 1. There is Vera on the run. He's sandwiched behind the line of scrimmage. No gain. They ran a little misdirection there. And that was Ben Ziemer who plowed on top of him for the tackle.
-2.
Yeah, 2nd and 12.
And 4 down linemen and 3 linebackers with 4 in the secondary as Davies will come now into the gun. 3 receivers out to the right side of the formation for Reitz.
On 2nd and 12, Davies, 5-step drop. He has some time in the pocket looking deep. Now he'll heave it across the middle of the field. Sliding catch just shy of the midfield stripe. That is Hayden Summers, who had that 52-yard touchdown catch moments ago. They get a nice chunk of yardage back, and it sets up 3rd and about 5.
You know, the Tigers have looking here defensively to try to force a punt and try to find something on offense.
Ben Davies, the junior, came in completing 70% of his passes, averaging close to 200 yards per game through the air. On 3rd and 4, play action, screen pass, near side. Vera looking for a block. He doesn't get it. Tigers swarming and bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of a yard.
Good job that time by Ziemer along with Brochures out there. So are they going to go for it? Are they confident?
With that offense, I said they might.
Yep. They're going to try to make a statement here.
So right around the 50-yard line, the Panthers will go for it here. It's 4th and 5. Tigers defense with two good defensive plays so far on this series. They bunch trips to the far side. Vera single wide receiver near side. First down is at the 47-yard line. Davies pump fakes. He's flushed out of the pocket. Has to get rid of it, and he's going to fire short. Incomplete. He was under pressure there in the backfield. Donovan Baker and also Ben Ziemer were swarming him, and the Tigers going to stop. It's a turnover on downs.
Comes up with the down. They did that 3 times last week against the Bossy Bulldogs in the 4th quarter. So the Tigers defense, the defensive ends, we talked about them, come up with a big play here, and the Tigers will get great field position in Reitz territory.
So they will start at the Reitz 48-yard line. Cresso Landscaping, serving Evansville and Newburgh for over 20 years. For all of you who are landscaping installation and maintenance, if you are not satisfied with your lawn or landscaping, contact Cresso at 812-853-7606. Third offensive drive for the Tigers. First 2 have gone 3 and out. Petke pitches to Horning, trying to get ahead of steam and follow some blockers. He cuts it inside. Boy, that hole closes quickly as zooming in is A.J. Coach. He's only a sophomore, and he's looked good so far in the first quarter.
Yeah, he's one of the top tacklers. Of course, they got a lot of top tacklers over there, but he's certainly a good athlete coming in. And I've seen him wear, this is I'm watching Huddle video, this is his third different number. Maybe he likes the number of the week. Give him a hard yard there.
It'll be 2nd and 9. 5 minutes gone here, first quarter. Petke's going to give to Horning again as he runs up the middle, just not much there. Gain of another yard.
By Oxley, defensive end. Again, Reitz comes out in their standard defense that they've had all year, 3 down linemen. They've gone down to a 4, which, Memorial's offense is played against that all year, but they've not practiced a lot against the 4-man front of a Reitz ball club. So a little bit of a learning curve adjustment that's going on for the Tigers offense here.
All right, so it's 3rd and 8 now. Tigers have to get to the Reitz 38-yard line for a first down. Balance set to each side.
Comes a 3-man rush.
Some pressure from Reitz. Petke's going to fling it far side. Leaping attempt. Did Elsterman stay in bounds? No! They're going to say he was bobbling it, and he's out of bounds. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Looked like he had the feet in bounds, but they said he didn't have possession. And so it's 4th and 8 now. Decision time for Coach Hurley. Here's a look at it once again.
Hard to see across the way. It looks like the Tigers are going to go for it. They've gone down to that 3 down lineman. They only rushed 3 that time, Jevin, so they dropped 8.
So the Tigers keep the offense on the field. 6:11 to go first quarter, trailing 7-0. Petke looking toward the sideline. Play clock expires, and the Tigers took a delay of game instead of calling for a timeout. So in this situation, 5 yards really doesn't hurt you all that much if you're going to punt it away, and that appears to be the case.
Memorial Tigers, again, got shocked on the first play of the game offensively for Reitz. 52-yard hookup from Davies to Summers. But with 6:11 to go, this is we're going to have each team with 3 possessions, Jevin, in the first 6 minutes of the game. The Tigers have not been able to get any offense generated here.
It seems like the last few weeks, the games we've done, each team would have 1 long possession to start the game, but not the case so far tonight.
Yeah, I think in the Boise game last week, each team only had 4 possessions the entire first half.
Now this is already Hickey's 3rd punt of the night. Had good hang time last time. Vera had to call for the fair catch. This one has good hang time, but it's well short. It's going to bounce at the 30-yard line and take a Tigers roll. Turns out okay, down to about the 22-yard line. Anytime you can avoid Vera and Summer returning it, you will take it.
Well, so it goes from the Tigers 49 down to the 22 of Reitz. So a kick of 29 yards. Worst field position for the Panthers coming in.
The drive will start from the 22. Tigers defense forced a turnover on downs last drive. Couldn't do anything with it offensively. Panthers will run it here on first down, and it's a short gain. Ben Zemer, the senior defensive tackle, makes the stop. That was Troy Davis, the 5'10 senior.
Yeah, in the Reitz offense, Jevin, watch it. They'll pull the backside guard. They pull the left side guard there and try to trap block. And a lot of times they won't even block a defensive end, especially on the backside. So you could see Ben Zemer and Donovan Baker have a good play there. That time, Zemer for a 2-yard gain.
They send a man in motion left to right. It's a run play up the middle. Davis again, and he can't gain any traction. Brought down quickly. Landon Merrimee, a guy we highlighted in the pregame show, makes the tackle. It's 3rd and long.
Good job that time by the Memorial interior defense. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and long situation. Certainly a passing down. Look for 9 or 7.
We've got a 5 wide receiver set here on 3rd and 8. Davies clapped for the snap. He's under some pressure, moving to his right, throws it near sideline, well short of Hayden Summers. That was all created by the pressure brought by the Tigers defense, and it's back-to-back stops.
Donovan Baker, the defensive end, got to him. Davies couldn't plant his foot and threw it wildly, so we'll have a punt situation for the Reitz Panthers. First time punting in the ballgame.
It'll be Roland Vera Jr. who punts for Reitz. 6 punts, averaging about 31 yards per kick. And for the Tigers, it'll be Elsperman and also Kendrick back deep to return. Around their own 40, Vera gets to kick away. This flutters to the 45-yard line. Kendrick gets ran into, lets it roll, and here comes a flag. Interfering with Kendrick. And so the Tigers should get fairly good field position here.
Yeah, the flags are near the 43, 45-yard line. By the time it ended up rolling, it was a 45-yard punt, but the penalty, interference.
So they'll take the ball up to around the midfield stripe. Past the midfield stripe all the way to the 42. I didn't realize it was. Is that a 15-yard penalty?
Yeah, I guess. Personal foul.
Hey, if you need a new front door, Linsing Building Specialties sells and installs a wide variety of exterior doors. Learn more at linsingbuildingspecialties.com. Best starting field position for the Tigers. Back-to-back drives. They've started in Reitz territory, this time at the 42, trailing 7-0. Petke to Horning. Has not had space yet in the opening quarter, and he tries to wiggle back the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Not only they're big, they're quick, and it seems like they've got sometimes 12, maybe 13 guys out there.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. The opening quarter has had a lot of possessions, both sides, but only one scoring play so far. That was on Wright's first offensive play of the night. Petke was looking deep, held on it too long, and down he goes. Back at the 50, that's a loss of 8 yards. Petke held on to it too long in the pocket, and now they're in trouble 3rd and long.
And they're only rushing 3 or 4 guys, and that time coming up with the sack was Brantley. It's his first sack of the season. The Tigers offense in reverse now.
So 3rd and 18. Tigers still do not have a first down tonight against this Panthers defense. Petke comes back near side and overthrows. Elsperman had some blue jerseys around him. I don't know if that would have gotten much yardage, even if he hangs on to that. It's 4th and 18. Tigers will punt once again. We talked about both these defenses very good. They each allow 7.5 points per game, and we've seen it so far from the Panthers side.
Well, 3 and out for the 4th straight time for the Reitz defense.
So Hickey will punt again. He's been busy in this opening quarter. Punt is away. This is a good spiraling kick. Backing up is Summers. Catches at the 10-yard line. Splits a couple of tacklers. Summers gets tripped up at the 25. Otherwise, he had a head of steam coming here near side, as it was Carson Anslinger who got him around the shoestrings. And the Panthers offense will take over from their own 25-yard line.
40-yard punt, 15-yard return.
Well, I don't want to say made adjustments, but the Memorial defense has looked better so far the last few drives. The score they gave up was only on a one-play drive, so they've kind of given up that deep ball threat so far. We'll see what Reitz does here on this drive. They go to the ground. Davis was stumbling, running left side, and he maybe gets a half yard.
Great job that day. Shielding off a block for the Tigers was Sam Nichols. And he not only got the blocker, he got the tackle. Give him a yard.
Tigers' run defense has been strong in this opening quarter. On second down, Davies, 5-step drop. Tigers rush 4, slings it across the middle. Catch is made by the tight end. Shy of the 35-yard line. That is Glenn Shane, the senior. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2. That was a strike for 8 yards.
Jake Lively along with Tanner Grease there. As going to bring up a 3rd and short. Good protection, good throw. Got the tight end. He's the tight end, but a lot of times they'll flex him out, Jevin, about 3 or 4 yards from tackle. And they did that time and got himself open.
They go the Wildcat here with Vera, who takes off running, following his blocker. He has a first down, makes a man miss past the 40, and Vera is balled up at the 45-yard line, so a different look there by the Panthers. They go Wildcat on 3rd and 2 and pick up 12 yards. That is our first down outside of that one-play drive where Reitz scored.
Exactly. Only the second first down for either team, and both of them has been for the Reitz Panthers. So, again, Roland Vera, do it all. You know, he lines up just about anywhere offensively, and certainly in the secondary, returns kicks.
So from the 45-yard line on play action, Davies rolling to his right, surveying down the field, dumps it off short. It's caught shy of the 50-yard line. Ashton Leach angled out of bounds. It's like they're trying to set the deep ball, but they settle for 4 yards.
Yeah, they had going deep again was Glenn Shane. But good decision by Davies there. Picks up about 4. But Nichols was right there defensively.
So 2nd and 6 from their own 49-yard line.
Oh, Tigers only with 3 down linemen, 8 back. And the sidelines for Reitz says, okay, they're dropping 8.
Play clock inside of 5 seconds. They have to snap it. They do. It's a run play up the middle. Good burst of speed by Troy Davis. Davis is right around the first down marker. Had to get to the 45 of Memorial for the first down.
Broshears and also Reese on the tackle. Well, when 3 down linemen and dropping back 4 linebackers, 4 backs, that opens up a lot of running lanes. So if the Tigers stay in this, you might see the Panthers go to the run game.
They're going to stay short, so 3rd and inches here for Reitz. Inside of a minute here, opening quarter. Back to the ground game, and it is a tackle for loss. Troy Davis brought down to the 48-yard line, a loss of 3.
Tanner Grease did a nice job coming in, and that's going to set up a 4th down situation, a loss of at least 1 or 2.
They don't have to snap it here in the first quarter. The game clock is ahead of the play clock, but it looks like they're going to try to go for it here on 4th and 4. And the Tigers' 48-yard line. Hard count works. Got them to jump off sides, and it's a free first down. It's one thing you have to know the situation, what the game clock was at. Probably weren't going to snap it.
Yeah. So 3 first downs, 1 by rush, 1 by pass, 1 by penalty. Tigers yet to get a first down, and I think we're going to have the end of the first quarter, Jevin.
Yep, so after 1 quarter here from the Reitz Bowl, the Panthers lead the Tigers in a battle of unbeatens at 7-zip Reitz on IndianaSRN.
Harvey here at Hyundai of Evansville. We love this community and we love these hot deals that we are offering. Like low prices on the new 23 Santa Fe's, now get an additional $2,500 rebate when you finance with Hyundai Motor Finance and get 3-year free maintenance and America's best warranty.
So if you're in the market for a new vehicle, stop in and let us show you some love.
Right here at Hyundai of Evansville, where credit is never a deal breaker.
Where nobody walks away because everybody saves.
Why do our students love Reitz Memorial?
Because I can grow stronger on the field and in my faith. I believe in my teammates. I believe in my classmates. And through Christ, I believe I can accomplish anything.
Come live your faith at Reitz Memorial.
So 1 quarter complete. Panthers lead it 7-0 alongside Mike Scavara. I'm Jevin Rebbins. Zemer Fiederholm has served the Tri-State for over 95 years. Zemer is honored to comfort families during a time of need, and they look forward to serving local families for generations to come. Zemer Fiederholm. From the Tigers' 43-yard line. Quick pass comes near side. Ashton Leach makes the catch, and he motors past the 40-yard line. A flag flies. For the near side official, right around the line of scrimmage, and that appears to be against the Panthers.
Yeah, we only had one penalty for each team. Tigers a delay, and Reitz in that first quarter, a personal foul as we've got a hold. And that happened behind the line of scrimmage, so in essence, it's going to be a 12-yard penalty. Well, the Tigers' defense, Jevin, they've had at least 4 tackles for losses in that first quarter.
So it's 1st and 20 now for this Reitz offense. Looking for a big chunk of it back here. Long ball, near side, wide open Vera, and they will get it all. Touchdown Panthers. That is a 53-yard bomb. Rowan Vera, the speedster, his 5th touchdown catch of the season. 13-zip.
Yeah, that was a pass where they ran vertical on the left side. As you can see on the replay here, got Summers and Vera. Vera, the inside receiver, catches it and then just sprints into the end zone.
So a 52-yard pass to Summers, 53-yard pass to Vera, and that's about what we expected coming in. Those are their 2 playmakers at the wide receiver spot. Sanderson 25 for 25 on PATs this year to make it 14-0 Panthers. Everything clean, and the kick is good. 14-0 Reitz, early second quarter here on IndianaSRN.
The goal isn't graduation day. It's a better every day after. It's the first day in your new career. Your first pay raise. The 5th day of that week-long vacation. It's the first paid holiday home with your family. Or the day of your last car loan payment. Much sooner than you thought. At Ivy Tech Community College, we don't just care about your degree. We care about your life. Let's get started at ivytech.edu.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the Memorial. Hey, thanks for being here. You're in great hands.
Scoring recap for the Reitz Panthers. They go 8 plays, 75 yards, 3 minutes and 13 seconds. A 53-yard touchdown pass to Roland Vera Jr. makes it 14-0 Reitz. 11:46 to go second quarter. And Mike, Tigers defense has made some good plays really throughout this first half, but it's 2 big plays, and that is a threat that you have against Reitz.
When you go vertical, and again, coming in, Davies 10 touchdown passes. He's gotten out 12. And when you throw it half the field, of course, there's yards after the catch on both of those for about 20 yards or so. But, again, good throws, good time. And the Tigers secondary just couldn't match up with arguably 2 of the best receivers in the conference. Sanderson kicks it back into the end zone again for another touchback.
All right, so the Tigers offense still searching for their first down.
Yeah, this is already their 5th possession and just 14 seconds into the second quarter. First 4 were 3 and out.
Running game has been non-existent so far. Just not much room to work with for Landon Horning. Betke's been under pressure as well in the pocket. They're going to try Dylan Kendrick this time. Kendrick cuts it back inside, and he lowers his shoulder to the 26-yard line. Really good job by Dylan Kendrick to get 6 yards there. That was just his 11th rush of the season. We saw Kendrick come in fourth quarter last week and have a couple of big carries.
Yeah, 6 yards. As coming up with the stop was Ryder Cartwright.
So it's 2nd and 4 for the Tigers. Ball at their own 26-yard line. Elsperman, the leading reception man, single wide receiver far side. Petke looking down the field, plants his feet, and he zips one near side, and a good catch by Luke Dockery right in front of the Panthers coaches for the first first down for Memorial to the 37-yard line. That goes for 11 yards.
Nice job there. They fake the cross buck with both running backs. Petke rolls right, and a nice job there by Dockery. Good delivery there by Petke.
So move the chains for the Tigers. Ball at their own 37-yard line. Give is to Kendrick. Kendrick gallops to the 41-yard line. DeMarvion Vaughn lost his helmet on that play. And Kendrick has a 6-yard gain, now a 4-yard gain.
White Carget on the stop. Check that. It was Cole Brantley, number 51.
So 2nd down and 6. Tigers have started 2 drives in Reitz territory tonight, but were unable to do anything with it. Here is Horning looking to turn the corner. He does, makes a man miss, and he's up in it past the first down marker to the 48-yard line. A gain of 8 for Landon Horning. That is his longest rush of the night.
Good acceleration around the corner. As you said, make a man miss, and you move the sticks. So this drive starting on their own 20, getting very close to midfield.
Yeah, the first drive that is starting to gain some attraction for the Tigers will be play number 5. Trailing 14-0, 2 minutes gone, second quarter. And this is number 2 in the state against number 3 in Class 4A. They set up the screen pass, caught by Elsperman, and does not get a blocker, and he is crunched between 2 blue jerseys into Panthers territory at the 49-yard line to pick up of 2.
Yeah, Brantley and Cartwright, but manages to pick up a couple into Panther territory.
This was something Coach Hurley mentioned during the week, as he wanted to have long, sustained drives, even if they don't result in points, at least to keep that Reitz offense off the field some and try to move the ball. This is the first time we've really seen it tonight from Memorial. On 2nd and 8, Petke out in the flat, caught by Kendrick, has some open space, 45-40, and a flag flies at the 40-yard line. Kendrick got the first down, but it's probably going to come back.
Yeah, they said the wide receiver block in the back. Actually, this is going to be about a 9-yard reception, and they'll mark it from the spot of the foul. So Petke and along with Kendrick hook up for 9 yards, but they'll move it back 10.
So almost like a do-over.
Yep.
But Dylan Kendrick has come on in this drive and given the Tigers a nice little spark. Petke to Horning. And he is taken down by 3 Panther defenders. They got to him quickly in the backfield at the 47-yard line. It's a loss of 3. And now it's 3rd and 12.
They might have been in the huddle there and they found out where the play was going.
They might have started in the backfield.
Oh, my. Well, again, you anticipate that. And, again, just with going back to their base defense of 3 down linemen, they're just with the linebackers in the secondary, they're just plugging up all the passing lanes and the running lanes. And we're going to have a timeout.
Yeah, play clock down to 3 seconds. Coach Hurley walking onto the field, so we'll step aside. 8:04 left, second quarter. 14-0 Reitz. Tigers have a 3rd and long when we come back.
Melk, located in Evansville, Indiana, provides mechanical, electrical, and plumbing solutions nationwide. We deliver quality service to the industrial, commercial, and healthcare industries. If you have a big project, we bring big solutions. That includes designing and installing green energy systems that benefit your business. Our in-depth knowledge and commitment to safety make us the perfect partner in MEP contracting. Contact us for an estimate on your next project. Melk, big projects, big solutions.
Why do our students love Reitz Memorial?
Memorial helps me find the right rhythm on stage and in my education. I believe in developing my craft.
I believe in building a community.
And now, I believe I can hit the right notes in all aspects of life.
Showcase your talents at Reitz Memorial.
Tigers had to call a timeout. This will be play number 8 of the drive. It's 3rd and 12 for Memorial. Petke looking near side. He flips one, incomplete, in the vicinity of Simon Schultz. Have a flag in the secondary. Might be a hold against the Panthers defensively. That's what Mike Scavar is signaling. We'll see if he's right.
Well, usually that flag downfield that far, while the play is in progress, that's what you're going to get. Will not be enough for the first down.
But I will give them another chance here on 3rd down.
Second hold against Reitz tonight.
So it takes it to the Reitz 43-yard line. And it'll be 3rd and 2 now.
Down 14. Just a tick under 8 minutes to go in the half. 4-down territory.
Yep.
Got Donovan Baker in the backfield.
He's along with Landon Horning. They give it to Horning. Running off right tackle. Keeps those feet moving and gets the first down. The Reitz 39-yard line. Needed 2. Got double that. 4 yards for Tigers first.
Good play there. Coming up with the stop. Levi Oxley on the bottom of the pile, but not after the Tigers pick up another first down.
This next play will be number 10 of the drive.
Started on their own 20 with 11:46 to go.
It's been about 4 minutes, yeah.
Tigers looking for points.
Especially down 14-0. Back to Horning they go. He got a little bit of space to break through the line of scrimmage, and he drives to the 36-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
Aiden Wells and Oxley.
This Panther defense, we talked about how they've only given up 7.5 points per game. The only game they have not given up more than 7 was last week against Castle. They allowed 17 points, but I think one of those was on a pick 6 as well. Tigers starting to march into territory where they can threaten for some points. Petke on 2nd down, under pressure. Look out, and down he goes. He got popped hard. Getting that sack was Levi Oxley. And good thing that Petke didn't lose the football. Loss of 5, and it's 3rd and 12.
For Oxley coming up, that is his 4th sack of the year. And as you can see there, he comes unabated to the quarterback. He had 5 tackles for loss last week against Castle.
So it's 3rd and 12. Play clock is down to 10 seconds, and Tigers have not broke the huddle yet. They might have to burn another timeout here. They're trying to hurry up to the line of scrimmage. Petke gets it off just in time. On 3rd and long, he crow hops, comes near side, and sails the pass high over Donovan Baker's head. And now it's 4th and 12.
He had Ryder Cartwright in between him and the pass from Petke. So that'll bring up a punt situation, trying to pin the Panthers deep in their own territory.
We've not seen Summers or Vare return a punt yet tonight. They've had to fair catch a couple and let the other ones roll. We'll see if they get a chance here. Back around their own 10-yard line to field this punt from Hickey. Pretty good punt again. Let it bounce at the 10, and it rolls into the end zone for a touchback. Good choice by Roland Vera Jr. probably, even if his coaches to her left disagreed with it. Someone said, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I thought it was a pretty good decision." So they'll bring it out to the 20-yard line, and the Panthers will try to score on back-to-back drives. Their last drive was 8 plays, 75 yards, 3 minutes and 13 seconds, and it was a 53-yard bomb to Roland Vera Jr.
Well, that drive for the Tigers, 39 yards, and they ate up 1 second shy of half the period, 5 minutes, 59 seconds. Well, they have about a dozen plays.
Davies to throw. Had a low snap, handled it well. The middle of the field is wide open for Roland Vera, who jukes and jives his way past the 30. The 33-yard line, easy pitch and catch of 13 yards to Roland Vera.
5 first downs, 3 by the pass. Good pursuit by the Tigers. You had all 11 white shirts, but they were way downfield. You know, good seeing good pursuit, but not that far down the field. So maybe a little bit of a hurry-up offense here for the Panthers.
Quick snap. Handoff goes to Davis. Davis found a crease, and he slides through it to the 40-yard line. Smooth running by Troy Davis, the senior running back. He picks up 8.
Jeremiah McGuire and Sam Nichols. The chunk yardage here in these first 2 plays on this possession.
Coming up on 5 minutes to go here before halftime.
And they're getting good yardage coming off the offensive left side for the Panthers.
Here comes a screen pass, bubble screen caught by Summers, and he is surrounded by 4 or 5 white jerseys. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Forward progress is shut off at the 39, a loss of a yard.
Take your pick, as got Broshears and Zemer out there. Merrimee coming out there as well was Lively. Or check that Hinkie. Another lost play for Panthers.
See if Reitz wants to take a shot here on 3rd and 3.
They're going to bring Lively on the bottom of the screen on a blitz.
Wildcat, Vera runs it right up the gut, burst of speed in the Tigers' territory. He marches past the 50-yard line to the 47. And that Wildcat has worked well for them the 2 times they've used it tonight. First down Reitz.
Nice job. The offensive line from the left side comes to the right. Vera right in behind him. Great acceleration into Tiger territory. Now Wright's not in any hurry with just over 3.5 minutes to go.
They will get the ball to start the 3rd quarter as well. Handoff Davis. Boy, helmet flew off from the Tigers defense. That's DeMarvion Vaughn, the 2nd time tonight he's lost his helmet, and he has to come out for a play. But anyways, that play goes for about a yard. Vaughn gets credit for the tackle.
John Hawkins will come in. Matthew Hawkins.
A 2nd down play, they go to the air. Quick pass, middle of the field. Vera finds the crease. Good juke move to get away from a tackle. And that second effort got to the first down. The Tigers' 36-yard line needed 9, and he got 10. Boy, is he elusive in open space.
That is the word I was going to use, elusive. 7 first downs for Reitz, and Vera has accounted for 4 of them. Clock under 3 minutes. This drive starting from the Panthers' 20.
This will be play number 7 of this drive. Just chipping their way down the field. Handoff, Davis tries to lower the boom. He was greeted by linebacker Alex Broshears. Hard head-on collision. Hopefully Broshears is okay. Appears to be. And goes for about 2.
That's that trap play. They bring the right guard to the left. The center kicks out. As Broshears, again, reading the scouting report, says when that guard does that, I'm coming, and he did. Give him a couple.
Coming up on 2 minutes to go. Panthers have a 2nd and 8 from the Tigers 34, leading 14-0. Davies 5-step drop, pump fakes, was looking to crow hop, now moves to his right. He's going to fling it out toward the Tigers sideline, looking for the tight end, juggling catch. No, they're going to say out of bounds was Glenn Shane. What an effort by him. Didn't think he had a chance to bring that in.
Now the Reitz partisans thought, oh, he's got possession on that one, but as you said, he was juggling. Here's a replay.
Saw the pressure coming again for the Tigers defense. Yeah, I didn't have possession. But I give him a point for the effort. He made it look good.
Yep. Nice pass, good delivery. Davies really on point with his passes.
Well, he came in completing 70% of his passes.
4 receiver set.
Over 1,200 yards. Well, that's a second hard count that Davies has gotten the Tigers to jump. Looked like it was Donovan Baker who went over the line, so that'll make it a 3rd and short.
Wright's doing everything correct here in this first half.
So now the Tigers will take a timeout with 1:57 to go in the half. Wright leads 14-0.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
All right, so 1:57 left. Tigers just had to burn their second timeout. And they'll have a 3rd and 3 at the 29-yard line. I was watching during the timeout. Coach Hurley was pleading, and had the hard count, jumped off sides, thought Davies was clapping his hands and taking a step or two forward as if he was receiving the snap. But Davies with the good hard count, got a free 5, and now it's 3rd and 3, and they line up in the Wildcat. Panthers have ran this twice tonight, and it's worked well both times. Vera lines up as the quarterback. Davis a running back behind him. They fake it to Davis. Vera looking to get the first down on his own. Got a block. First down and more to the 20. Inside the red zone, and he rumbles down to the 16-yard line. Another healthy gain out of that Wildcat.
Yeah, that play has come up with big chunks all 3 times. As you said, Jevin, they've run it. They might just stay with it.
Got a good block there out in front. So they're inside the red zone at the 16-yard line, right? Smoking this all the way down to about a minute and a half to go. Another Wildcat look. Vera makes one man miss at the 15, and then he slips and slides. Got a gain of a yard. By the way, they're inside the red zone, which is brought to you by Peace of Mind. They are an outpatient private practice helping individuals of all ages, couples, and families on their mental health journey. Check them out online to make an appointment at their new Evansville East Side location.
Well, Wright's all 3 timeouts, and Vera comes up slowly. Still plenty of time on the play clock.
Wright has all 3 timeouts. They're inside 60 seconds here. And now after back-to-back Wildcat plays, Davies on 2nd down and 8.
Summers top of the screen.
They give it to Davis, and he scorched through, running up that left hash mark, got to the 11 for a pickup of 3. That was play number 11 of this drive.
Zemer along with Hawkins on the stop. Well, you know, when you got Kiefer Sanderson, you've almost got 3 points guaranteed. Timeout.
So Coach Brunson calls his first timeout for Wrights. They're threatening, leading 14-0.
Support the local economy and save more when you shop at the Pet Food Center. We have over 6,000 pet-related items for dogs, cats, birds, fish, reptiles, turtles, rabbits, hamsters, gerbils, and more. Anything you want for your pet, we've got it. Includes full lines of the best pet food, bird seed, a full line of heated pet products, pet clothing, toys, and more. Walk in, curbside pickup, shop online, and free local delivery.
Anything you want for your pet, we've got it. Pet Food Center.
Why do our students love Reitz Memorial?
Because our academics prepare students to succeed in college and in life.
I believe in educating our students to their highest potential. I believe in creating a welcoming, faith-based learning environment. And I believe a memorial education is the foundation for a bright future.
Explore the endless possibilities at Reitz Memorial.
All right, so Reitz knocking on the door once again. They have a 3rd and 5 from the Tigers' 11. They just burned a timeout. 26 seconds to go. Vera lines up in the Wildcat. Low snap, fakes the handoff. Vera looking for some space inside the 10. He's stacked up at the 6-yard line, which is where the first down marker is. Stops the clock with 15 seconds. This drive will be at least 13 plays.
4th down or first down? First down.
They stopped the clock as if it was a first down. So, yeah, it's 1st and goal from the 6.
And Vera has been running to the left the entire time. That's where they've been getting a lot of their yardage the entire half.
Down to 8 seconds. Vera runs right up the middle, and he squeezes through for a touchdown. Rowan Vera has a receiving score. Now he has a 6-yard rushing touchdown. Reitz played that perfectly all the way down to 5 seconds to go in the half. A 13-play drive.
Yep. That was mostly Vera out of the Wildcat. Here's the replay.
You know, if the Tigers are able to make a tackle there, Reitz would have had to burn a timeout, make a decision whether to run one more play or kick a field goal, but it doesn't matter as they get the touchdown with 5 seconds to go, and Kiefer Sanderson would try to boot the PAT through to make it 21-0. Which he does. 21-0 Reitz. Methodical drive. Gives them 7.
That can get you in the career that is right for you. Ivy Tech Community College has over 70 career-focused programs to get you into the job that you want. Ivy Tech offers programs in the latest technologies such as robotics and cybersecurity. Demand for nurses has never been higher. In fact, more nurses have graduated from Ivy Tech than any other college. Take the first step with an affordable education at Ivy Tech Community College. Go to ivytech.edu for more information and to apply now.
For 95 years, Zimmer Funeral Home has been committed to providing peace of mind at a difficult time. Our family has proudly served the Evansville community since 1927. As we enter into our 4th generation era, our professional and caring staff works hard creating meaningful ceremonies to meet the special needs of each family. We are proud to celebrate 95 years of business in the Tri-State. Zimmer Funeral Home is honored to help comfort families during their time of need. Thank you for trusting our family with your family.
Reitz goes 13 plays, 80 yards, 5 minutes and 42 seconds, and they score with just 5 seconds left in the half to build their lead. It's now 21-0. Rowan Vera out of the Wildcat with a 6-yard rushing touchdown for Vera. That was his 4th rushing score of the season. 9th total touchdown, 2 of which have come tonight.
Sanderson, you think you put it in the end zone?
Well, kicked it to the 1-yard line, and a flag flew as someone left early for Reitz. So we'll kick it again.
Well, each team with 4 penalties. Reitz 4 for 40, and the Tigers 4 for 35. So that'll back them up 5. Again, you might want to just squib kick it very shortly, and Tigers will not be able to get an offensive play in, but chances are they might just take a knee anyway.
Well, now as you back it up, they might just squib it. Before that, if you can get a touchback, I mean, the chance of Reitz or Memorial's offense, the way it's gone tonight scoring, you would think they might have a better chance of returning a kickoff for a touchdown.
Yep.
Anyways, we'll see what Sanderson does here. And Reitz will get the ball first out of the halftime break.
Kicks it off the left hash.
Got a few whistles here from the near side. I'm not sure what this is about.
I think Sanderson came over and talked to one of the coaches and said, okay, what do I do, coach? So they're going to put it in the middle of the field, and this one's definitely going to be short. Or they're going over to the right side now, right hash. I have no idea, Jevin, what's going to happen.
I think we're making this more complicated than it needs to be. So the kickoff will come from the right hash. And Sanderson kicks it across his body. It'll be Schultz on the return, and he dances out of bounds around the 30. So that took 3 seconds off the clock. Tigers are on one play here before halftime. Hey, at Mel K, they have all your commercial, mechanical, electrical, and plumbing needs. At Mel K, big projects, big solutions.
Yeah, just that pooch kick.
The Tigers offensively, they had one good drive the whole half. It was their last drive where they went 13 plays.
Yeah,
eventually fizzled out.
Yeah, I've got them unofficially with 39 yards of offense.
So 2 seconds left. Time for one play here. Petke will just hand it off. And getting past the 35-yard line to the 38. That was Quinn McCool on the carry. 8-yard carry, and that takes us to the halftime break here at the Reitz Bowl. All Panthers 21-0. Halftime show up next.
Licensed Sports Official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 21 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
I've got us unofficially. We're at halftime here at the Reitz Bowl, where the Memorial Tigers trail the Reitz Panthers here at homecoming at the Bowl. And the 21-0 lead for the Reitz Panthers. And alongside of me, every year and every game, we get stats, and we've got the guy that's in charge of the tablet that keeps the stats, that helps out the huddle program. We'll talk a little bit about that a little bit later on. But with me, Memorial grad Sam Mattingly. Sam, share with our listeners your year of graduation and your background, and give us some of the numbers.
Well, before we get going here, I'm going to have to correct you. It is not the Reitz Bowl. It's okay. Reitz Bowl or the Bowl. It's not the Reitz Bowl.
That's right.
I'd be remiss if I didn't do that. My dad would kill me.
That's right.
But I graduated from Memorial in 2012. Played football, wrestled, and played baseball for the Tigers. And I've been around quite a bit, coaching 7th grade football at one point and doing the stats for about the last 5 years now. So I just enjoy my Friday nights, even though I don't even live in Evansville anymore. It's good to get my Friday nights here.
You're one of the many, many, many people at Memorial that come back and help out.
Oh, absolutely. That's what makes the school like Memorial go, is the people that come back year in and year out, the alumni, And even the people who just they get brought into the mix, and they continue to come back year in and year out.
Well, give us some of the team stats and some of the individual stats for both ball clubs.
Well, starting out, Memorial offensively really only had one sustained drive, one drive where they even got first down. So Memorial's only got 48 yards offensively. Reitz, on the other hand, has 204, but over 100 of those have come on 2 plays. So big plays, something Memorial's really got a limit there. Quarterback Ben Davies, again, he's 9 for 13 here for 135 yards. But if you look at the receptions, you've got Hayden Summers and Roland Vera, who I believe have the 2 touchdown catches, correct? Those 2 plays, I think it was a 52-yard touchdown pass and a,
53. And 52 and 53.
52 and 53. Again, that's, 104 or 107 yards. I'm not good at math. 107 yards on 2 of those. So really outside of those 2 big plays, Reitz had one really good drive there at the end of the half. And you can look at the rushes again. Roland Vera, he's got 7 rushes for 44 yards and that touchdown. But really the Tigers defense isn't doing bad. It's just limiting the big play. And there's the glaring hole on offense. Again, Pedke, very smart kid, just a solid all-around kid who'll do anything you ask. He's still getting into the flow of things of being a varsity quarterback. And, that's a big change. It's been a few weeks now after Fisher, but, he's 3 for 9 tonight for 22 yards. But he's had a couple of very good plays out there, moving around well. Definitely has better field vision, it seems like, this week. So trying to see everything that's going on around the field. And then the running game, again, Dylan Kendrick coming in on that last long sustained drive that the Tigers had. You saw kind of a different rushing system, so that was kind of nice to see Kendrick and Horning getting in on the action. So
talk a little bit about keeping the stats. I know you're up here with 3 other guys. Share with our listeners who they are and what they do to help out, and then we can maybe talk a little bit about some of those defensive stats.
Well, so the first guy that I will mention is Mark Killebrew, class of 1980 at Memorial, and he's really my number 1 spotter. He's the primary guy that I go to for every tackle, every play, and we often have some discrepancies even in our home booth with the announcers, but I trust Mark with every tackle unless he tells me he doesn't know.
Sure.
So he has binoculars, and he has the special Hello Kitty notebook that we use to write down all the tackles in.
There we go.
And then my dad, my father, former head coach, Larry Mattingly, class of 1980 as well. You can see where we get both of them. And he spots the offense for me. He basically give me the runner, or if it's a pass and a catch, or on kickoffs and stuff. All right, where did the guy catch the ball? It's always important. And then for defensive things, again, where did we get the ball? Where was the ball recovered? Things like that. So it's really a whole team effort because I've got the iPad here and I've got to be paying attention. We all have our binoculars. And then not on occasion, most weeks we either have Coach Killebrew, his father, who is a graduate of Mater Dei. Now, I can't pull the year out. He graduated in the 50s from Mater Dei, but again, one of those guys got involved in our programs early on, helped start our feeder wrestling program at Memorial. Here he is still in his 80s. And then when he can't make it, oftentimes we have Mark's brother Joe come in and help us. So, again, family affair, Memorial graduates, you got my dad and I, you got the Killebrews. It's really a fun time just over there hanging out and getting to go to football games.
Talk about Sam Mattingly, a statistician for the Memorial Tigers, as they trail 21-0 at halftime. Some defensive stats give us, Sam.
Well, if you watch Memorial football this year, you know who our leading tackler is going to be. Game in and game out, Alex Broshears, and he shows out on the field why he's a captain. He's got 7 tackles tonight already, 4 assisted, 3 solo. And after that, Ben Zemer's got 3 tackles. Jake Lively's got 3 tackles. Donovan Baker has 3 tackles, but he's also had some very good quarterback pressures tonight. It's averaging out. Jeremiah McGuire with 3 tackles. And on Reitz's side, they've spread it around pretty good, but obviously number 51, I think it's Cole Brantley. Is that correct? Yeah, Cole Brantley, he's stood out a lot. Even though he's only got 3 tackles on the night, he has been in on every play. And also number 35, I believe that's Oxley. I can't give you – our iPad doesn't always have the right names down, so I can't give you how many tackles he's got. But those 2 guys, you can tell, they are big-time players for Reitz, and they're kind of leading the way on their defense.
Sam Mattingly keeping stats and keeping us informed here at halftime where Memorial Tigers trail the Reitz Panthers 21-0 here at Reitz Bowl. As we'll be back and talk more football and be back and after these timeouts.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Does your home's exterior need a makeover? Consider a new entry door from Lensing Building Specialties. Browse classic and modern door styles to boost your home's curb appeal. Explore our wide variety of beautiful and energy-efficient entry and patio doors. Don't worry about the work. Schedule an appointment for our skilled techs to install it for you. Get started at lensingbuildingspecialties.com and make your home feel new again.
A Reitz Memorial Education is now more affordable than ever. If you fit within certain income guidelines, you could receive over $6,000 of tuition assistance. Find out if you qualify for an Indiana School Choice Scholarship or other tuition assistance opportunities. Your child, your money, your choice. Visit ReitzMemorial.org for more information.
Since 1973, People's Furniture and Mattress Outlet has been operated by 3 generations of the Flitner family. From Stan Sr. to Stan Jr., and now Stan's daughter Susan and her husband Jacob. For the last 50 years, customer service and quality home furnishings has been their goal. Other furniture stores may come and go, but People's Furniture and Mattress Outlet will show you how easy it can get for the next 50 years.
People's Furniture and Mattress Outlets, how easy can it get?
Evansville's original pizza since 1955? Why, it's Rock-A-Bar Pizza, of course. 17 incredible specialty pizzas. Mega Meat, Chicken Barbecue, Rocco Pesto, and Bacon Cheeseburger. Or how about Quesadilla, Chicken Bacon Ranch, Hawaiian Margarita around the world, and their breakfast pizza. Plus all your favorites. Oh yeah, don't forget about their signature salad. It's like none other. Dine in, carry out, or catered. Rediscover Evansville's original and still the best Rock-A-Bar Pizza.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt, it's not a game.
Insulting referees, it's not a game.
Threatening officials, it's not a game.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes, it's not a game.
Violent language in the stands, it's not a game.
Verbal abuse from the sideline, it's not a game.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot, it's not a game.
My name is Jay Jones. I'm the commissioner of the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference, and we appreciate you tuning in to tonight's game. We hope you'll stay tuned to SRN for tomorrow's Heartland Conference Game of the Week, showcasing some of the best small college football in the Midwest. We look forward to seeing you then.
Let's clear the air about vaping. Glue, rat poison, paint. We all know these products contain poisons like formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead. And these are just a few of the chemicals you'll find in e-cigarette vapor. Let's clear the air, Indiana. Don't puff this stuff. Visit don'tpuffthisstuff.com to join the fight and spread the word.
My name is Jay Jones. I'm the commissioner of the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference, and we appreciate you tuning in to tonight's game. We hope you'll stay tuned to SRN for tomorrow's Heartland Conference Game of the Week, showcasing some of the best small college football in the Midwest. We look forward to seeing you then.
I'm Keith Myers, Vice President of IndianaSRN. Thanks for joining us. Do you know IndianaSRN broadcasts 350 games a year? All sorts of sports? Yeah, we do. Hard to believe, isn't it? IndianaSRN loves to put student athletes first on our website. If you're a business out there, we probably could help you too. Contact us at coach@indianasrn.org. Grandma from out of state thanks you. Mom and Dad who can't get to the game thanks you as well. In fact, our athletes watch the games over and over again. Our military has enjoyed the games as well. So sit back and enjoy the game. It's IndianaSRN.
I'm Darby here at Hyundai of Evansville. We love this community and we love these hot deals that we are offering. Like low prices on the new 23 Santa Fe's, now get an additional $2,500 rebate when you finance with Hyundai Motor Finance and get 3-year free maintenance and America's best warranty.
So if you're in the market for a new vehicle, stop in and let us show you some love.
Right here at Hyundai of Evansville, where credit is never a deal breaker.
Where nobody walks away because everybody saves.
Why do our students love Reitz Memorial?
Because I can grow stronger on the field and in my faith. I believe in my teammates. I believe in my classmates. And through Christ, I believe I can accomplish anything.
Come live your faith at Reitz Memorial.
Back here at the Bowl, where it is 21-0 Reitz with Mike Scavara. I'm Jevin Redmond. Before we get back to the football action, I know you have some other sporting news in the world of golf.
Yeah, we normally have Tucker Smith with us, Jevin. As you know, he's done a great job for us. Tucker wears many hats over at Evansville and Memorial, and then one of them is he is the girls' golf coach. And we had one of the Memorial individual golfers, Abby Shires, qualify for the state over at Prairie View in Indianapolis and Carmel, and they played 2 days, Friday and Saturday. And Abby shot a 92, currently tied for 66 out of 108 golfers. She qualified as an individual. Also, a couple other underclassmen from the SIC Evansville North Junior, Kylie Standering. She shot a 93 and tied for 69th. But Castle Junior Ashley Kirkland doing well. She shot a 74 and is currently tied for 6th in golf state finals action in Carmel after 1 day of golf. Jasper, the only other participants as a team from the Southern Indiana Athletic Conference, they shot a team total of 375, tied for 13th out of 18 schools. So congratulations to Abby Shires qualifying for the state, and she'll have 2 more shots. Hopefully the team and Coach Tucker Smith said, we've got all of our starters back, so boding well for girls golf here at Memorial.
Let's recap the scoring from the first half. Reitz, 1 play, 52 yards in 8 seconds. It was a 52-yard touchdown pass to Hayden Summers. That made it 7-0 Panthers early first quarter. Then they scored early second quarter on a 53-yard pass to Roland Vera Jr., capping off an 8-play, 75-yard drive in 3 minutes and 13 seconds. And their final score came right before halftime with 5 seconds to go, capping off a 13-play, 80-yard drive in 5 minutes and 42 seconds. Roland Vera, a 6-yard run out of the Wildcat. Mike Earl, I didn't think the Tigers' defense played all that bad against this tough Reitz offense. 2 big plays, went for scores, and outside of 1 drive offensively, the Tigers unable to get anything going offensively.
Yeah, offensively, the key there, as the Tigers have been able to get nothing going offensively and getting shut out by the Reitz defense, who is very good. And again, you take away that 1 drive right before halftime, where Vera scores with 5 seconds before, and those 2 plays. But you can't take them away. It's still 3 touchdowns. But the big play and the big drive, and a talent like Roland Vera, running him out of the Wildcat. We'll see what both coaches decide to do at halftime. Any changes to be made offensively and defensively. Looking forward to it.
All right, so as we mentioned, Reitz will get the ball first, and we look ahead a bit to the final 2 weeks of the regular season. Again, the winner of tonight's matchup will be in first place alone, but next week the Tigers will be back at home against Vincennes, and then they're at Castle week 9. For Reitz, they will be home against Boise and then home against Mater Dei for their week 9 game. That'll be a postseason play, sectional draw a week from Sunday.
It ought to be interesting, and Class 4A around here, pretty competitive. You got a couple of 3A sectionals, 2A sectional should be pretty good, and the 5A sectional ought to be interesting, as you'll have North, Evansville North and Castle in the 5A sectional, along with Floyd Central in New Albany. No 6A schools around here, and then the 1A schools, got some more outside area, Tecumseh, North Davies, Springs Valley as well. But, it all starts in 3 weeks, and for tournament, it'll be the 51st annual Indiana High School Athletic State Finals. It'll all culminate at Lucas Oil Stadium the 2 days after Thanksgiving.
So 21-0 Reitz to start the second half on our Acute Vinyl Landscape scoreboard. Acute Vinyl Landscape will help with the design and installation of your landscaping project. If you need help removing those annoying fall leaves, they also offer leaf cleanup. Call 812-455-7400 or search Acute Lawn and Landscape on Facebook. Your yard can look sharp with Acute Lawn and Landscape.
Pete Barrett, ball on the tee in the right hash for the Tigers.
So second half underway. Barrett with a kick angled toward this pylon, returned inside the 5-yard line by Johnson. Setter steps near side, and he is yanked down at the 20-yard line. Making the tackle for the Tigers was 55, Brian Morphew. And so Reitz to the specialty where they have a long drive to basically milk out the first half, and now they get the ball to start the third quarter.
Morphew, one of the many seniors that they'll be honored next week on senior night, last regular season home game for the Tigers at Enlow Field.
Two wide receivers right, two left. Summers to the left, Vare to the right. Each has a touchdown catch so far in this game. They come to Summers on the bubble screen pass. Got off one tackle, but not the second as he was wrapped around the ankles. Making that grab was Ben Zemer. After a short pitch and catching that screen pass, goes for 3.
Try to get the quick pass and then yards after the catch, but good pursuit by the Tiger defense. First play of the third quarter. Davies gets the call from the sideline, gets back into the gun. On that pistol look as the running back behind the quarterback.
Davies hands off to Davis. Oh, big hole right up the middle, and he slides at the 35-yard line. Lost his footing. Otherwise, he might have had a lot more. Boy, there was a huge hole right up the gut, and he went blazing through it.
Yeah, great acceleration. Fresh set of downs.
They mark him down at the 36-yard line. Davis came in for Reitz 2 games this year, 100-plus yard totals. Average about 78 yards on the ground per game. Davies fakes the handoff, and he takes off running, blasting his way to the 40-yard line. Lowered his shoulder a bit. Picks up 5, does the quarterback Ben Davies, who doesn't really run too much. He had 22 carries for 64 yards before play tonight.
That was the same play the other side, but instead of handing it off, Davies catches. So a lot of times you get progressions of plays out of the same formation. And as a result, gets halfway home to the first down.
It's the opening drive of the second half. They play number 5. The drive started at their own 20-yard line. Davies on play action. He has all kinds of time in the pocket. Goes across the middle. It's picked up by Broshears. Some running room, far sideline 40. Looking for a block. Flag comes in right at the collision, but Broshears with the interception, his second of the season. And the Tigers will get it maybe in Reitz territory, depending on what the penalty is.
I think they were looking for Summers, and Broshears picks it off at the 46 or 44-yard line. Here we go.
Right after the interception, I thought he was going to have some room to work with for more of a return.
So the Tigers come up with the interception, and that's the 13th interception on the year. But again, a penalty against the Tigers puts them back 10.
So they still start in Reitz territory at the 47. Mentioned Broshears, his second interception on defense for Davies. That's the 7th pick he has thrown. And this is the 3rd time the Tigers have started in Panthers territory. See if they can get some points. Elshman on the jet sweep, bobbled it a bit, and he can't turn the corner. He is stuck by Sitzman, the linebacker. Was ready for that play, and it goes for a big loss.
Tried to get him to the outside, and the penalty. Now a loss from the 47 back to the 47 of the Tigers, 6 yards.
Petke will go under center. High formation here on 2nd and long. They're just going to run it right up the gut. Horning was able to elude the first man, get past the line of scrimmage, and he gets back into Reitz territory to the 49, a pickup of 4, and it's 3rd and 11. Horning's longest run tonight has been 8 yards. So Kendrick had a little bit of a spark in the first quarter. Otherwise, not much success on the ground tonight for the Tigers. Back under center again for Petke out of the I formation. Petke looking to throw. Good protection. He sizzles one across the middle of the field looking for Broshears, and that was almost intercepted by Hayden Summers. And now it's 4th down.
So the takeaway results in negative yardage on the offense. So Joseph Hinkie will come back and punt it away.
And that's the 3rd time the Tigers have started in the Reitz territory tonight and didn't even get inside the red zone. So Hickey will punt it away to Summers and Vera once again. Just over 3 minutes gone, second half. This kick is middle of the field, bounces at the 20-yard line, and Vera's going to try to return it here. Spins out of one tackle. Look out here. Got a block, 25, stumbles a bit. Flag flies in from way down the field, and Vera is undercut at the 38-yard line. But I think Reitz is going to lose yardage. The white hat threw the flag. And it's a hold against Reitz.
So he catches at about the 13-yard line and runs it back to the 38. And the flag was way in front of the play. We'll have to sort all that out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome back to the bowl the class of 1973, located at the bottom of Section F.
So the Reitz offense will get it for the second time here in the half. Davies threw interception his last time, is picked off by Broshears, and after the penalty, they will back it up to the 28-yard line. Thanks to Pet Food Center for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. Locations on Evansville's east, west, and north sides. Also in Newburgh, as well as Owensboro, Kentucky. Anything you want for your pet, they've got it. Pet Food Center. Give is to Davis. He rumbles up that left hash mark. Able to carve about 5 yards on 1st and 10.
And up 21-0 as 4 minutes here going in this second half. Reitz just looking to run some clock, run some basic plays, and maybe go for the big play. They've had 2 of them already. A couple of 52 and 53-yard touchdown passes from Davies to Vera and Summers.
This is Davis again, chopping those feet to the 38. Make it 37-yard line, a yard shy of the first down. That's the thing about this Reitz offense. While they can be explosive, they can also somewhat lull you to sleep. Short yard gains, and then boom, the big passing play, which we've seen twice tonight.
Yeah, they've got the whole package. And not only that, they can bring in some guys who might see a lot of playing time somewhere else in the conference, as they'll go bunch formation left out of the pistol.
3rd and short. Looking to throw. Davies, greeted by Donovan Baker, able to work around him, and he tiptoes that far sideline, reaches out. Did he stay in bounds for the first down? Oh, he's right at that stick. Live action, I thought he got it, but where the official's going to mark him out of bounds, it's
going
to be close. He is short, be 4th and inches, and Davies can't believe it.
He was able to turn the corner around Donovan here because it gets the turner. It's the turn, gets the out of bounds.
It looked like he tried to stretch that ball out, but his foot must have been out of bounds first. So here come the big boys up front, and we'll see if Reitz goes for it. Now they've ran the Wildcat on short yardage plays tonight.
And they'll line up in a triple I formation. And they're going to talk about it first.
So Reitz takes our first time out of the second half, leading 21-0.
The goal isn't graduation day. It's a better every day after. It's the first day in your new career. Your first pay raise. The 5th day of that week-long vacation. It's the first paid holiday home with your family. Or the day of your last car loan payment. Much sooner than you thought. At Ivy Tech Community College, we don't just care about your degree. We care about your life. Let's get started at ivytech.edu.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Memorial.
Hey, thanks for being here. You're in great hands.
All right, so Reitz has 4th and less than a yard from their own 37-yard line. They will go for it. They put Vera under center, and they will just sneak it with him. Vera pushes forward, and he only needed a few inches, and he appears to have enough for the first down. Tigers think he's short, but again, didn't need a whole lot, and he moved that pile forward some, which should be enough for the first down, I would think.
Yeah, they bring in Oxley to defensive end and a couple of linebackers, but Vera was at quarterback. Vera's played, in his career, he's played a lot of quarterback, especially last year. Again, probably one of the most, if not the most versatile player. You probably put him at left tackle one time probably, and maybe come up with a block on that one too. Go back to the pistol formation. 3 receivers left.
So fresh set of downs from the 39. Davis shoots up the middle, and he gains 9.5 in that first down carry. Davis didn't have a whole lot of success there in the first half, but he's starting to get bigger chunks of yards now on the ground. That clock continues to move about halfway through this third quarter.
And great acceleration. Give credit to that offensive line. The name of these guys in a little bit here is they are just exploding off the football.
Back to Davis. First down into Tigers territory. Carving out a couple.
Again, that's that inside trap. The right guard comes over the left. The center blocks right. And Broshears makes the tackle. And they've run that play several times. And Alex has come up with the stop on most of them. But that one they just needed a yard or so. So they get a fresh set.
From the Tigers' 49-yard line. Davies to Davis. To Marvion Vaughn. Yanks him down at the 43-yard line.
Same play.
Yep. It's not broke, don't fix it. It's right up the gut. Keeping it simple, especially up 3 scores.
Yeah, and again, it keeps the clock running. We're under 5.5 minutes now. And again, the option on that is fake it to the back, and then Davies keeps it.
So he got 6 there on that carry. 2nd and 4. This will be play number 8 of this drive for Reitz. They go to the well again with Davis. Slippery runner there to get through the initial surge of the line of scrimmage. And he got a first down, a pickup of 5.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of doses. Jim, that ball's not very heavy, so he could probably run all night.
Well, he's looking fresh on this drive, that's for sure. And you kind of wait for maybe Reitz to take a shot here in the next few plays. Again, it's worked on the ground, but they have that big play capability already tonight, a 52 and a 53-yard touchdown pass. Not this time, though. They go to Davis, and he is taken down at the 35-yard line after he carved out 3 yards.
Same play the other way. They went to the right side this time. This drive started on their own 28 after a punt with 8:28 to go, and they've carved off 4 minutes off the clock. Yeah, they ended the half on a 13-play, 80-yard drive.
Right.
That went almost, exactly 5 minutes and 42 seconds on a Vera touchdown run.
They scored 5 seconds before the halftime break. This is a 2nd and 7. Davies fakes the handoff. He's going to take off running. Here comes the pursuit from the Tigers. And Davies was able to work outside the numbers. And he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds at the 26. That's a QB run of 9 yards.
5 first downs here in the second half. Memorial's only had the ball in 1 minute and 12 seconds here in the second half.
.401 to go, third quarter. Reitz trying to go up 4 possessions here. And we talked about they've got a stable of running backs, and there they give Davis a break. And they go with Usry, a 6-foot junior who came in 60 carries, close to 300 yards. Gives Davis a breather there, and he gains 5 yards. That was play number 11, Mike.
Football's a simple game.
Yeah. Reitz is making it look simple on this drive. Nothing too complicated. Approaching the red zone here. Low snap. They go back to Usry. And Usry with a slow-moving play just goes right at the gut and still able to gain 3. He is short of the first down. And this next play will match the longest drive of the night for Reitz. Play number 13 upcoming as we are now working our way under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter.
That offensive line, Glenn Shane, the tight end, but Bodie Presley, Alex Lopez, Devin Coomer, Wyatt Little, and Quentin Bakey. They are making things happen there on the offensive line, controlling that line of scrimmage.
3rd and 2. Davies keeps it himself. He picks up the first down again with his feet inside the 5. He dives forward. Touchdown, Panthers. For Ben Davies, just his second rushing touchdown of the season. Sold that handoff. Another 13-play drive for Reitz turns into a touchdown.
18 yards out. And it's the same play, but instead of handing it off to the running back, Davies keeps it. Comes around the left side, breaks a couple tackles, and dives into the end zone. That's his second rushing touchdown of the season.
So Sanderson, perfect tonight, perfect all season on PATs. Sticks it through the middle. All right, here late third quarter.
Melk, located in Evansville, Indiana, provides mechanical, electrical, and plumbing solutions nationwide. We deliver quality service to the industrial, commercial, and healthcare industries. If you have a big project, we bring big solutions. That includes designing and installing green energy systems that benefit your business. Our in-depth knowledge and commitment to safety make us the perfect partner in MEP contracting. Contact us for an estimate on your next project. Melk, big projects, big solutions.
Why do our students love Reitz Memorial?
Memorial helps me find the right rhythm on stage and in my education. I believe in developing my craft. I believe in building a community. And now, I believe I can hit the right notes in all aspects of life.
Showcase your talents at Reitz Memorial.
Simplicity Furniture scoring drive. Simplicity Furniture located at 1309 North Green River Road in Evansville. Have fun shopping for furniture with the Coslets, Father Pat and sons Chase and Kelsey. Another 13-play drive. 72 yards, 5 minutes and 46 seconds. Really identical to the score they had to end the first half. Sanderson with the kickoff. Booming leg. And Elsterman from the 2. He works middle of the field. Some space, 25-yard line. 30 outside the numbers. Galloping in stride. And there's a positive for the Tigers on special teams as Elsterman takes it about 40 yards on the return.
Yeah, he's done a good job on the kickoff returns, all the punt returns as well for the Tigers. They'll get good field position as Sanderson couldn't quite put it in the end zone. And Luke Elsterman, who is the talent level as far as being able to be versatile as Roland Vera comes up with the kickoff return. As for him, that's the third one of the year. He had a long of 55 earlier this year.
Tell you what, the Tigers have really had good starting field position a handful of times tonight. 3 times in Panthers territory, this close to the 50-yard line. Kendrick, who had some positive runs in the first half, not so much there. Able to get a yard at 2nd and 9. And at Rockabar, they have a new location, the corner of Green River Road and 4600 Washington Avenue in Evansville. Stop by after the game or for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or your favorite pizza and other fine food.
Oxley the tackle.
2nd and 9.
2 minutes to go, third quarter. Petke has Horning to his right hip. Elstrom and Kendrick lined up far side. Elstrom and Schultz near side. They come to Schultz. He catches at the 46 for a gain of 3.
Pass is complete to Simon Schultz. Brought down immediately by number
Alex Sitzman right there to make the tackle. Short gain. Bring up a 3rd and long.
Ball on the 46.
They load up the far side with trips wide receivers here. Still plenty of time to play, clock down to 10 seconds here. Petke was looking toward Coach Hurley, got the instructions, and here we go. They fake it to Horning. Petke steps up in the pocket, has to get rid of it. He flips it far side and way over the head of Dylan Kendrick, and it's 4th down. And the Tigers will punt it. Stop by the Evansville Hyundai Auto Dealership for your next purchase of a new or used car. They're located on Evansville's east side. It is home to the 100,000 miles powertrain warranty and 3 years free maintenance. Evansville Hyundai.
Joseph Hinkey's 7th punt of the night.
And Hickey with a wobbling kick. Summers from the 30. Called for a fair catch at the 28-yard line. Took off running, so I wasn't sure whether he did or not, but fair catch at the 28.
Just a 26-yard punt. So with 61 seconds to go, Reitz with the football.
Well, again, their last drive was 13 plays, 72 yards. Pretty well the entire drive was running plays. And the quarterback, Ben Davies, had the 18-yard scamper. One of the Panthers late to get back onto the field, Caden Thomas, who on the depth chart was the backup left guard. He's the right tackle right now. So he gets set, 3 seconds on the play clock, and they get the snap off just in time. They go to Davis, and he is undercut after a yard gain.
Alex Brashear's on the stop. Brought him actually around from the left defensive end spot. So he ran right to where the play was going.
Assuming the clock doesn't stop, this will be the final play of the third quarter for Reitz. Of course, they're in no hurry, up 28-0, trying to win their 16th consecutive regular season game. We'll see if they stick with Troy Davis again. They don't. They pass it. Quick completion, Vera. And Vera is wrestled out of bounds. We'll see where his foot slipped out. They got him at the 37-yard line, it looks like. So a pickup of 8 will bring up a 3rd and short. And that is how we will start the fourth quarter. All Panthers on their home turf after 3. 28-0 Reitz here on IndianaSRN.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
This broadcast is copyrighted by IndianaSRN and the Indiana High School Athletic Association for the private use of our audience. The use of pictures, videos, and audio without the expressed written permission of the IHSAA is prohibited. 28-0 Reitz after 3, and the Panthers have a 3rd and 1 upcoming. And what a shocker. Short yardage, they go Wildcat. Why not? It's worked all night.
I think number 9 is going to get the ball on the snap and maybe try to run it for the first.
Well, he fumbles it a bit, and doesn't matter. Vera gets the first down and much more. Undercut by Lowry at the 50-yard line. He got 13 yards. Play started shaky, but Vera, a smooth player, moves the chains for the Panthers.
Well, that's our 16th first down, and I think he's accounted for 9 or 10 of them.
You were telling me during the quarter break, how long did the Tigers have the ball in the third quarter?
Just 2 minutes and 53 seconds. Yeah. I think it was 8 plays.
Davies to Davis. Gain of 2 between the tackles.
Corey Brunson just running clock.
Want to thank Orange Leaf Frozen Yogurt. They were our halftime show sponsor tonight. It is your go-to spot for that afternoon sweet treat or refreshing snack. They have a variety of self-serve frozen yogurt flavors, endless toppings, real fruit smoothies, made-to-order shakes, and holiday cakes. Satisfy that sweet tooth of yours at Orange Leaf Frozen Yogurt, 701 North Burkhart Road in Evansville. On 2nd and 8 now. Back-to-back carries for Davis. And back-to-back 2-yard carries.
Troy Davis on the carry. Brought down by number 54, Landon
Maramie and Hawkins on the stop, the 2 defensive tackles.
Well, the Panthers, they're set up well now to run the table in the regular season, back-to-back seasons. They'll have Boise here at home next week, and then, of course, Mater Dei at the Bowl. And, last year they were undefeated, Mike, and I wonder just how much that loss in the postseason to Boonville kind of added fuel to the fire coming into this season. They're having fun winning all the regular season games, but they probably can't wait for postseason play to avenge that loss last year. Here's a quick strike. Summers, stutter steps, slips right around the first down marker at the 40.
Yeah, and I'm sure when the draw comes out October 8th, they might say, we'd maybe like to draw Boonville. I'm not sure if that's the case or not. But, again, this is a whole brand new year and a whole different set of players. But,
sure.
Again, you got a lot of different players. You got, Bakey was a quarterback club, a award winner, Summers, Vera, Oxley. So they a couple, 3 guys, Hayden Summers and Vera were Indiana Football Coach Association All-State players.
Davis +2 again, right up the gut.
So they had some quality people coming back.
And while you look at their offense, the quarterback Ben Davies is a junior, but all their skill positions, a lot of seniors. So this is their year, they feel like. Not that they won't be any good next year. I'm just saying this is the year they're really loaded up with seniors.
Yeah, and again, they won that conference last year by 3 games.
Right.
The first 3 teams finished at 6-3.
On 2nd and 8, Davies back to pass. He's going to loft one toward his tight end, and Glenn Shane couldn't make the catch. So the first shot was take down the field in quite a while. Most of it has been just running plays.
I think he wanted to throw a short pass there, but the blocking broke down. Tanner Grease was putting pressure on him. Certainly 4-down territory for the Panthers. Stops the clock with 9:15 to go.
Part of me wants to see Sanderson try to boot a 50-plus yard field goal. Be fun to watch, right?
Sure.
Like I said, when I was doing the games on radio, I recall him making a 40-plus yard field goal. But Tigers call a timeout. 9:15 to go in the ball game. Panthers pitching a shutout, 28-0.
Support the local economy and save more when you shop at the Pet Food Center. We have over 6,000 pet-related items for dogs, cats, birds, fish, reptiles, turtles, rabbits, hamsters, gerbils, and more. Anything you want for your pet, we've got it. Includes full lines of the best pet food, birdseed, a full line of heated pet products, pet clothing, toys, and more. Walk in, curbside pickup, shop online, and free local delivery.
Anything you want for your pet, we've got it. The Pet Food Center.
Why do our students love Reitz Memorial?
Because our academics prepare students to succeed in college and in life.
I believe in educating our students to their highest potential. I believe in creating a welcoming, faith-based learning environment.
And I believe a memorial education is the foundation for a bright future.
Explore the endless possibilities at Reitz Memorial.
3rd and 8 for Reitz after Memorial had to call a timeout. Davies, here comes the blitz. Brochier's got to him. Back at the 50-yard line. I'm actually going to say They're going to say it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he was either down or just kind of threw the ball out of bounds. Possibly intentional grounding. We'd like to see that again. I actually thought he was down before the ball was tossed. And now the flag flies. Here's a look at it again.
Flag on the play.
So it has to be at least intentional grounding, right?
Yeah, they discussed it, and I think that's what's going to happen.
Officiating crew's done a good job tonight. There it is, intentional grounding. Good pressure there. Flying in was Alex Broshears. I talked about all year long. He is all over the field. Makes such a difference for this Tigers defense, and they will force a punt here with just over 9 minutes to go in the game.
He shows why he was. It's a 5-yard penalty and a loss of down.
It's like 4th and about 25. And a rare punt here for the Panthers. You know, Vera came in 6 punts the whole year. Low line drive kick will be returned by Elserman at the 23-yard line. Elserman taken down at the 31 with a flag flying in from behind. Hey, you belong at Ivy Tech Community College with 5 times to start each year. Flexible scheduling. There is always a great time to begin at Ivy Tech. Join them for Tuesdays at the Tech.
It's like a block in the back against the Tigers. That'll take it from the 27 down to the 17. So Memorial start deep in their own territory on their own 17, trailing 28-0. Just a tick over 9 minutes left.
Ball's going to be spotted on Memorial 17 here.
Tigers have yet to be in the red zone tonight. Only had maybe 2 drives, you could say, where they gained some traction and moved the ball. New quarterback in. They go with the lefty gunslinger. That is Liam Bryant, who has only had 2 series all year long. Well, I guess he came in that Central game late, but he played 2 series against Mater Dei a few weeks ago. Bryant, a 6'2 junior at 205, gets a chance here in the 4th quarter.
Well, giving him an opportunity with 8:56 to go. Get some guys some valuable varsity experience. Again, Reitz looking to find their second shutout of the season. They opened the season with a shutout over Harrison, but they've given up points in their last 5 games.
Bryant hands off. This is Elserman carving through the Reitz defense. Good run for Elserman. He gets the first down, refusing to go down to the 29-yard line. A pick of about 12 for Elserman.
First down for the Tigers here in the second half. 4 in the game. I've got Reitz unofficially with 16.
Brought down by number 8, Xavier Burris. Number 51, Cole Brantley.
Tigers offense came in averaging 28 points per game. Of course, a lot of that's done with their starting quarterback, Matthew Fisher, who sidelined once again this week. That elbow injury he suffered against Mater Dei. That was back in week 4. Bryant's going to check it down the field. Leaping catch by Simon Schultz at the 47-yard line. Good-looking ball there by Bryant, 19 yards. And also an equally good catch by Simon Schultz, the junior.
Yeah, gets the good first down. First down by pass.
Ball's going to be spotted on Memorial's 47.
Left-handed thrower. Must have had that left-handed football out there. That was from the 27 to the 47, so 20-yard pickup. That might be the biggest play the Tigers have had all night.
I think it is. Uh-oh, bad snap. Bryant's just going to have to fall on it back at the 40, so they'll lose 7.
Quarterback fell on the ball. Liam Bryant.
So this will be the Tigers' first loss in the regular season since that game against Reitz, right, last year? Is that correct?
Believe so, yes.
2nd and 17. Bryant, he's going to go across the middle, and he completes another pass to Quinn McCool, who paid the price for it. He was tortured by Cartwright and also Wells.
16-yard pickup.
Nice catch, though, young man. It's 3rd and short. So it looks like that was a pitch and catch of 16 yards. Might feel that one tomorrow. Might feel it right now, too. So 3rd and 1. Horning lines up as the running back to the right hip of Liam Bryant.
A lot of room out to the right side.
Bryant tried the hard count. Panthers did not jump.
As they overload the right side of the defense.
Another bad snap. Doesn't even give Bryant a chance. Down he goes. So a couple of plays where Bryant looked good. He gets 2 bad snaps, which derails this drive, and now you have a 4th and 8. Of course, you'll go for it here with 6 minutes to go, trailing by 28 points. See if they roll him out to the left again, and the way he throws it's kind of a gunslinger. He's got nothing to lose here. Getting some reps in the 4th quarter. Panthers rush 4. He's going to flip it far side, and he led. Simon Schultz just a tick too far. It is a turnover on downs after a 7-play drive. And the Panthers will get it back with 5:38. They'll go to the ground and try to use a lot of the clock more than likely. People's Furniture Mattress Outlet is a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. 50 years of operation for a business that is family and 3rd generation owned. How easy can it get for quality furniture and a quality mattress? Stop by and see the friendly folks at People's Furniture Mattress Outlet in Evansville. Also, be sure to stop by Kipley's after each and every game. They're on the corner of the Lloyd Expressway and Bakey Avenue. You can join them before or after the game for great food and fun. Here is Davis. He scorches through for a gain of 4. This drive starts in plus territory at the Tigers' 49. You look ahead to next week a bit, and Vincennes was losing big at last check, so assuming they are 5-2, North will be 5-2. Memorial will be 6-1 in 2nd place in the SIAC, but Vincennes has had their season change a bit as well, as their quarterback has been banged up. He was out tonight.
And Xander Hunt, who was SIAC Player of the Year last year. It's interesting to see if he'll be back next week.
Under 5 minutes to go. They'll use all that play clock as Davies takes a peek at it. Receives the snap and goes to Davis. He's been a workhorse here in the second half. He is operating in some open space. A lot of side-to-side action, and then he gets drilled from behind, which knocks him forward to the 34-yard line, but plenty for a first down. That's an 11-yard carry.
Ryan Morphew along with Matthew Hawkins. They're keeping it all on the ground. They've got 8 first downs, as you can see as he breaks it out to the right, all via the run here in the second half.
Just over 4 minutes to go in this contest. Davis, the healthy gain up the middle. He glides to the 29-yard line, a gain of 5. Well, Mike, I know you watched some film on Reitz before tonight's broadcast and stuff, but now that you've seen them in person, you've heard all the storylines of how good they are. What surprises you most about this group in person?
The versatility and the ability to run the football, and then they set up the pass with the run. Even though he's the leading passer in the conference, they get big chunks of yardage. But I like the way they run the football, and it doesn't matter what kind of defense is up there. They scheme it so they can run it, and they've got a stable of running backs.
Low snap, and loose on the turf, just diving on it was Ben Davies, a wide choice because he had Ben Zemer breathing down his neck. That bad snap cost them 6 yards, and it's 3rd and 11.
But their defense isn't bad either.
No. I would say that's what surprised me most, is just how quick their defense is, and also the physicality to play with in addition to being fast.
And like I told you, with 3 down linemen and 5 linebackers, 3 in the secondary, they have an ability to pursue to the football. And I think I mentioned to you, Canadian football has 12 players, and sometimes it looks like their defense has got 12 players out there. They can fly to the football.
See if they throw here on 3rd and 11. It's been mostly runs here in the second half. Tigers bring some pressure. Davies gets good protection up front. He's going to launch it toward the end zone. Incomplete. Summers got a hand on it. If he doesn't, Lowry maybe has a chance to pick it off from the backside. Now it's 4th and 11, and all right, we're going to get to see this long field goal, Mike Scavara. It's going to be, 52 yards, which would be his longest of the season.
Yeah, the ball's on the 34, and so you add 17 to that, 10 yards or 7 yards back, and that.
Yeah.
So
I guess it's going to be a 51.
Yeah.
So that would actually match his season long.
That's right.
Scoreboard had it at the 35. That's why I got excited. Those will come from the right hash. Yeah. Sanderson on the season is 6 for 7 in field goal attempts.
And it's beyond the 40, so we're going to call this 51 yards. Got your wish. Here it is.
Kick on the way. And it is no good.
About a yard short.
Just a bit short. He had made one from 51 yards. It was on target. But still an impressive kick by Kiefer Sanderson. And that keeps the score 28-0 Reitz.
Had the accuracy, just didn't have the distance.
That's a weapon to have, though, especially once you get in the postseason.
Exactly.
You think about
there we go.
How many games might come down to 3 points here or there, a late-game field goal. So, for the second straight drive, we get Liam Bryant action, the 6'2 junior. He made a couple of nice passes on the previous drive. Had a completion to Schultz, also to Quinn McCool that went for 19 yards across the middle. The lefty spins one across the middle. Too much heat for Carson Anslinger. He's got some mustard on that throw, though.
He can throw the football, that's for sure. He's demonstrated that a couple times with double digits completions. And he's a first-year player for the Tigers.
Looking to throw again on 2nd and 10. He has to move out of the pocket some. And he throws far sideline, staying in bounds. With that catch is Connor O'Donohue. Wow, what a throw. Right on target.
Yep, moves the sticks. And Connor O'Donohue, who's the owner of the 87-yard jet sweep pass, longest pass completion for the Tigers, or touchdown completion. And Tigers get another first down. Going out of bounds, stops the clock with 2:22. Reitz in there with that first defensive unit. They're looking for the shutout.
Bryan on 1st and 10, bobbled the snap. He's going to crow hop one across the middle. There's some contact before the pass. Oh, the deflection. It's caught by Kendrick. 25-20. Kendrick working in space to the 15. Down he goes. The flag is going to be against the defense for pass interference, but how about that? Off the ricochet, Kendrick makes the catch, and for the first time tonight, the Tigers are inside the red zone. Just how you draw it up.
Yeah, it goes from the 38. The penalty will be declined. Watch the replay. Let's see who tips it.
I think it went off the wide receiver.
Yeah, but who was that?
I think it was McCool. Was that 10?
Yeah.
10 or 8. It was actually O'Donohue. Okay.
Okay, it goes from the 42 all the way down to the red zone and the right 16.
That's what they should have done all night, work on the ricochet pass.
Yeah, 42 yards.
Well, we'll see if the Tigers can get on the board here late in the fourth quarter, trailing at 28-0. But I know it's a very small dosage, but encouraging to see Liam Bryant slinging around the field. They fake it to Horning. They're going to throw one toward the end zone, double cover. He's looking for Kendrick, and it's well over his head.
Kendrick came in with 3 catches for 25 yards and picks up 42 yards on that completion.
Be nice for the Tigers here to get a score, at least to have a little bit of a positive feeling heading into next week.
Coach Brunson and the defense, they want a shutout.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens.
From the 16 on second down. Bryant going to spin one, nobody home. Back of the end zone. For this Panthers defense, them allowing 7.5 points per game coming in. The only game they've pitched a shutout was week 1 at Harrison, 45-0. But then weeks 2, 3, 4, and 5, they allowed just 7 points each game. Mentioned last week, they gave up 17, but one was a pick 6.
So this drive started on the Memorial 20-yard line with 2:33 to go. So they moved quickly downfield into the red zone.
So far, 6 plays on this drive. Tigers break the huddle with 7 seconds on the play clock. I think Liam Bryant noticed that right away. And takes a snap with a second to spare. He's going to dump one across the middle, and it's hauled in by McCool. Short gain. Works it to the 12, pickup of 4.
3 defenders right there, led by Aiden Wells.
And so now it is 4th down, and Panthers defense trying to come with one more big play to keep Memorial off the board.
You bring in the kicker, or do you go for the touchdown?
Yeah, you go for it.
Sure. Why not?
And also you're working on some more reps here for Bryant inside the red zone. The only argument of kicking the field goal would be just to get the 0 off there, but
that's right.
I think Coach Hurley's probably not too concerned about that. He wants to run at least one more play here. Down to 72 seconds to go. They need 6 for a first down. Bryant's going to throw right at the sticks, and falling out of bounds. They appear to have the first down.
Dockery.
And that is Luke Dockery who hauls it in to be first and goal for the Tigers with just over a minute to go.
Nice job by Dockery staying in bounds. And good delivery again by Liam Bryant. He's demonstrated a pretty good arm. First set of downs with 67 seconds to go. First and goal from the 5.
Clock starts to move again with a minute to go. Tigers, of course, have not been shut out this year because they are 6-0. Their lowest offensive output was 9 points in that Week 4 win against Mater Dei, 9-6. Bryant coming near side. He's going to take off running, and he lunges inside the 5 to the 3-yard line. It'll be second and goal. To pay attention to that clock as well inside of 40 seconds. And Memorial will call a timeout. It is their second called timeout of the half. Let's take it with them.
That can get you in the career that is right for you. Ivy Tech Community College has over 70 career-focused programs to get you into the job that you want. Ivy Tech offers programs in the latest technologies such as robotics and cybersecurity. Demand for nurses has never been higher. In fact, more nurses have graduated from Ivy Tech than any other college. Take the first step with an affordable education at Ivy Tech Community College. Go to ivytech.edu for more information and to apply now.
For 95 years, Zimmer Funeral Home has been committed to providing peace of mind at a difficult time. Our family has proudly served the Evansville community since 1927. As we enter into our 4th generation era, our professional and caring staff works hard creating meaningful ceremonies to meet the special needs of each family. We are proud to celebrate 95 years of business in the Tri-State. Zimmer Funeral Home is honored to help comfort families during their time of need. Thank you for trusting our family with your family.
Tigers trying to find pay dirt for the first time tonight. Empty backfield here for Bryant, who has looked sharp on the 2 drives he's gotten. 4 wide receiver set. Second and goal from the 3. Looks right. He better look out. Throws it. It is caught and wrestled out of bounds back at the 4. It was received by O'Donohue. Stops the clock with 29 seconds. It's 3rd down.
Alex Sitzman comes up with the stop.
The ball was out there. I thought he maybe had a chance to turn that corner, O'Donohue, but good pursuit by the Reitz defense. So 2 cracks out of here to score.
Yelling the play in. Got one timeout left.
Yeah, having some difficulty relaying the play. They'll have to hurry just a bit here. Inside of 5 seconds on the play clock. 3rd and goal. Bryant looking. He has his pass batted away at the line of scrimmage. Getting a paw on it for the Panthers was 85, Isaac Martin. And now it's 4th down, the final offensive play for Memorial.
Yeah, getting the play in late kind of loses some of the continuity. And as a result, blocking wasn't crisp. And good job by coming in there, knocking it down was Isaac Martin. All right, this is your 2-point conversion play. So whatever you want for a 2-point conversion that you practice this week, this is the play you're going to run, but after we call a timeout.
So we'll take our last timeout of the night. 4th down when we come back.
Licensed Sports Official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 21 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Final timeout for the Tigers. Also final chance to score here tonight. 4th and goal from the 3 with 24 seconds to go. Reitz in front, 28-0. Of course, this is not going to impact the result of the game, but we'll see if the Tigers can get that goose egg off the board. Kendrick lines up to the left tip of Bryant. Panthers fans make some noise. They want that shutout. They motion O'Donohue right to left. Bryant moves to his left, looking toward the end zone. He's going to fling it, and it's picked off. This has a chance to go for a score. Coming near sideline. This is Madison. It's a pick 6. Inside of 10 seconds to go. And Reitz leads 34-0.
96 yards. Steps in front of the receiver. And that will make it 34.
There's a look at it again. He tried to thread the needle here near side. 96-yard pick 6 is how this one is going to finish. And we'll have the PAT here. So if he makes it, will that just give us the running clock and then run out the clock?
Yep. Well, they'll have to wait for the kickoff.
Sanderson perfect on PATs all season long. So Madison with a INT to the house is able to stay in bounds. Reitz with the, I don't know if it was a fake PAT or if it was a botch, but it does not work out. So 34-0 Reitz with 8 seconds to go. We'll have one kickoff, and that'll do it.
Well, you go from getting a chance for the Tigers to get in a touchdown. There was a touchdown scored, but a 96-yard interception return, and Nehemiah Madison, he'll remember homecoming 2023.
Once this game's over, we'll have our Rockabar player of the game. Mike Scavara, do you have that lined up? Tell you what, why don't you go and give us some thank yous here before the kickoff?
All right, definitely. A big thank you to host school Reitz, Superintendent David Smith, Jeff Dearland, the principal. Great job, as always, Beth Hagan, the athletic director. Thanks for all the help for head coach Corey Brunson and Charlotte Taylor, the administrative assistant. Of course, Memorial each and every week, President Christian Mosick, Principal Aaron Schmidt, athletic director Chad Dockery, head coach John Hurley, administrative Patty Vam, and as always, Tucker Smith. We'll give him a big shout out, but Tucker up in Carmel, coaching Abby Shires in the state finals for tennis. golf. So we'll have one more kickoff, and probably the Tigers won't even be able to get a play on.
So Sanderson will boot it away. And the Reitz Panthers, they'll be home next week against Boise. Tigers back at home at Enlow Field against Vincennes. Kickoff return inside the 5. Out past the 20. And that runs out the clock. So that is our final play of the game. Reitz wins it 34-0. They improved to 7-0 on the season. Tigers dropped to 6-1. And the Panthers have now won 16 straight regular season games. We'll come back and recap it for you next here on IndianaSRN. I think we can give it to a Reitz player.
My name is Jay Jones. I'm the commissioner of the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference, and we appreciate you tuning in to tonight's game. We hope you'll stay tuned to SRN for tomorrow's Heartland Conference Game of the Week, showcasing some of the best small college football in the Midwest. We look forward to seeing you then.
Post-game show here at Reitz Bowl. All Panthers tonight, 34-0 as they improve to 7-0. Tigers drop to 6-1. A thrilling finish just in the sense of the Tigers were trying to get the goose egg off the board, but it was a pick 6, 96 yards, and that is how this one finishes up, 34-0. So let's go ahead and go through our Rockabar player of the game. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, big thank you to Gina and Nick Herman, our sponsor here. And first, Roland Vera, 53-yard touchdown reception, 6-yard run, ran out of the Wildcat a lot. Again, could give it to Summers, could give it to Davies, but Roland Vera shows why he's one of the toughest and one of the top players, not only for Reitz in this game here tonight, but in the Southern Indiana Athletic Conference. So they're Rockabar player of the game, Roland Vera Jr. of Evansville Reitz.
All righty, so until next week, Week 8 action will be Memorial against Vincennes at Enlow Field. Kickoff at 6:30. Pregame show at 6:15. For Mike Scavara, I'm Javin Redmond. Good night from Reitz Bowl. Have a great rest of your weekend.